Hello, good evening. Welcome. My name is Kapno Miracle. Welcome. HLBR Kwaba. And you may Ishemuha. All right. Welcome. We are talking about financial training, science of financially trained and financially untrained. The science that you see when somebody has been financially trained and when somebody has not been financially trained. Into Kwaba. And the who away wanted to hear was come and then into the and we so one shedding pay into one casa sure sena huno when you say financially, are you trained or you're not trained? And what are some of the signs of those you think are financially trained? You know, oh my brabo, you know who omuntu temu, omunim diem, omuni yemu, and I want casa so what do want to say? Financial training. A lot of the things are or a platform is so a book so I actually. By the way, unto a books in the this is Streamline, how to teach yourself money. This is Reset, unlimited opportunities. This is growth. This is self-investment. This is perspective. Your books in Marco 14. And meaning I training tools. Training entity will be an abraba no entity people really reflect entity and so he was who say me want to be an entity what do you say? What are some of the signs who say we or entity was come now we one entity was come? And so what are some of the signs that you see that somebody is trained financially? Many times people are not even aware that they are not trained financially, especially those muko school because when him go school until when him say the children chemistry sociology na children no you say ya children is kasem into what they abrabon or the boss one order form because who they need na wonte na e amount so enti nipa bebre no omonte ase o scam ka omodi omontimi ntua akatua enso no abrabona a watch fan bo sika no kra wontimi nya bi no de asie oni investment bia onyesika bia na wa bosika no so all those things reflect nipa no training awanya. So what I say and we will be able to and we will be what the normal church and here they are just models or they are just training and basically financial training and some other training, business training, African consciousness, a lot of those trainings. But many times when you see somebody trained financially, you see the entire DA is because training financially solid. And one of the reasons is nipa bebre ho chiro mo abrabo mu asikasem ne nkoso oye adwuma all right we twa ne ho koba wona but still sikasem no so because the training is not enough, is not properly trained financially. And he said we have properly trained financially after a while but say no man be brave did a year because bia obesino bia obesino what means sabi out of the training you are making decisions. So if you see a properly trained driver, the way our namkwano so goes away, you're training. If you see a properly trained teacher, the way our child goes away, you're training. A doctor is the same, a lawyer, anybody who has been trained, preacher, agriculturist, but obia, yes, I'm more agriculture. Obia was here training be BM what no man has here enough for him. Into bibia no what you say kakra na bibi ehia wo hu ntem no timi so ano na timi hu ewo COC no money bebre mu and what in fear 20 what in fear 30 what in fear 40 50 bisa was it are you financially trained or you're not financially trained? I'm not talking of those who went to school to study MBA and all those things. No, that's not what I'm talking of. Well, your financial training will be seen in how your pocket. So there's it. So there's it. So they taking on TSA or sikam. You know, Koya for Sunya Sika, Koya for Edisika NBC, investment, business. So nobody in your albums any way. Yatino scam or TSA so now what the name or the Yajuma. Obo say bibia de be mani bia no. I mean, obo ho no nim crisis sika na eba na nsam nyina was watwere because he didn't have proper financial training. So proper financial training nim say sika bia ba nsam bia no, you have to track your money. Say ko say ba ni nyina okobo bosia bo say bosia me kobo yi faso bosia no si ho no, you know, bia ne board into ana say ne board nyede do. The same financial training now will now be media to one kasausi sem or busiansi kasem, even with business. Krano. Yeah. There are government officials who are not financially trained, you know. It could even be a president, not financially trained. To a certain economy anymore. Was media above form. Young when they are not trained and they lead any organizations, they crash the finances because they are not trained. What I say. And the training involves discipline as well. So the information that you have, the education that you have in that, the discipline, the skills, they all reflect the trainings that you have had financially. And not many, all that many people know about money is because money to America na that's all. Because if you make a tibusumi be able to na or train sika no de didi or train sika no akwaje loan kakra no their support no akire overdraft no their support akwaje MTN a credit in kakra no their support sa because there's no financial training to bon say wo koba sa but no money dey ensisa so what I say they say and to wo hwe ho a wo be say me no at least I'm financially trained. Those who are financially trained, they have allowance. They have proper allowance. And bibia is at the boni BSC among Jeromosa na a casson fowl. And their income is not bad, their savings rate is very high, and they have investment. They don't depend on one source of income. They have proper cash flow, they invest in asset over time. All those it's a nipa we wanyantity nipa ne bebre atim se ono no sika ba ne nsa tuterie wo hana tambia wo complain na katua ne tambia wo de ka wontimi ntua woni service bia wo ba bia you only depend on your salary from month to month. No, all those prove that you are not financially properly trained, and so you are always tambia no you are in red. Wo da ka kese but honto o sifie kese but honto which is a abrabona born ne board dancing in the unya because of lack of financial training. Now, those with proper financial training, they are the ones who are able to build wealth. Because you know the proper financial training enya. Enti enya na ho odeni gidi no. Nsa ntetie na wo no. Nse to bia otimi ho obi say kwara we de. So see ye the normal ni suban no. We yatete no. Na ba ko so the otimi so no wan tete no. Mfa so si kasa so si didi so si nantie na ta ni tade shemu ina je se we ri antete no. Yeah. The financial training and this one ma ho bia any 3 years bra 7 years no to your books no be kan will be our bones was started so so and you know maybe our bones akanya no because entity the ones that was the first part who's so as was started say we see the ATA the HA was no papa and me morning devotion be tiena no pa be tiena nwumre me wadwuma mu nyina na hyemasum. That is training that you're giving to yourself, and start training out the man no over time we was sika sem mesesa wa first part na we try to sika ho bonza afi no start jai wa first part bonza all the count me to afi was when you scan kakra untimu save sika afi no start save bi utim zeta bia no we try pay ni saro man your boss start normal be brain say be day because now you're giving yourself training. So you basically abrabona obono you just reflect the training that you're constantly giving to yourself, the training that was given to you. If that training is not right, you will struggle. So any area in our lives that we continue to struggle is because the training is not that properly there. So your ability to plan your finances, set your financial goals, budget, all those things, they prove the level of your financial training. So what I say, And he said, "Oh, no, my boy, I can't want Tiasia, just training in ho, basically, sanity. And into those guys, I'm not Tijano to home, or so Sikarin na or the Koto Chacha or Tochacha because only financial training to Trimuno when you say Lotto on the Bemo D, Bemo. So, one United, and one you see Kakaka, what Brennan are their Kotoso. Why you identify 5 years, we need be that 10 BID because we need training be or proper financial training on himself. You see, a systemic, a structure, a procedures also the work on a formula you follow, and your luck, and your favor, and your magic, and your routine, and as a routine, and yet. So, proper training on himself, way no structured, you can build it over time, and you can see results over time. And because of lack of proper financial training, that is why many people crash financially. Bankruptcy is a lot of it, because we make wrong decisions when we are not properly trained in finances. And what is your understanding of even investment? Investment as an out here. Yet better gold in Evanto and I am for gold nature and I am out 3% every day, 25% now home pro because it's Susano almost yes, free be peram and crofwa come abob musicano no more the question because we need training to go so that and a scheme will be a buy pyramid scheme be a buyer a you because no need training. Now you say, oh no, because of proper financial training, on himself, any interest I didn't be what I say. So you're not controlled by emotions or the forecast when you're changing, be out here with the because we were training. Many people who buy into those things, sensationalism, will be the way appeal how would this kind of question my china obey because money financial training. And some of them could be bank managers. Some of them could be economics professors. But, lack of financial training or meeting. And so a lot of these institutions rely on that. They rely on that. They rely on the ignorance of the masses because the masses have refused to give themselves proper financial training. And so your financial life today, your financial life tomorrow, the next generation is built on the quality of financial training that you have. So signs of those who are financially trained. Omosho omozo skem. Omote pram ni ade omo ni achire. Obobosia wo de adwen to ho. Wo de car otua. Wo de bibi ko sika ma obisa se sa sika we no time be na beba. What I say, wo ye project bi a wo de pen to ho se me ho beso anasa me ho nso. Okotoka bi a wo ye calculations be bransan why dey. Why? Tem bia no tim so allowance bibi sisi a wotimi back up. One spend this card because on go for so on spend this card. No. On the credit card, about 20 credit card. You depend on one source of income, which is your salary, every week, every month, and yet you work 10 credit cards because you're not financially trained. What do I say? Total with dear. Do was a scam be about more money financial training. Ohano be afro, kwasi mi share wa che to say deal be aba ye nya ne enko ye ne mfa mom ye you penalty say utune ni sha and on be use this ya mom mo training no bonzo hotels we ya ma se me fi omo why because onim say kakra obedu the only financial training no onim say bom man no so until we just sorry the bom pay is a miracle money because you lack financial training. Yes, yeah. You lack financial training, so God will have to intervene for you. You don't have the training. So, Jessica, Otoshu, Papa, and go for people on TV, so there's no financial training. So you see everything, every time. When this can be braced, to be our dress or changing cars or preaching a name or any tipo for holidays, when you back up beer. You back up. Or Timmy Bobo say, I cried a cotton tadesha, a co party bar. Or Bobo say, what a cotata de akoshe 190 aba. The pay susa because there's no proper financial training to anticipate and one name the importance of sikaso. And many times when you don't have this kind of training, even you are not attracted to them because the base of training is information. Into bon say, seminar Ibrebi also, Yano, Aquano, Musicano, OGD. They lack financial training. Because many times was in the sick assembly yet. They will hardly pick a financial book and read. They will hardly listen to anything like this. They are struggling financially, but they still think they know because they don't have the basis, which is a training. What does it? But now, so would be busy also how they crowd out how was there? No, as we are also busy because we need training. Be and to young corner tell me how I drink and I go for some another crowd because your finances will change. I tell you, because you are giving yourself this kind of training constantly. There's no hope for the one who is not training. If you're not training financially, there's no hope for your future financially. It really does not matter. Pay a demo. It really does not matter because constantly the information is changing. Life is in constant change. Life is in flux. What does it? And it's a when you be a proper startup with information. Na one ko pebi so na auto chacha on ya American visa so den. Unim se ko Iraq, Kuwait, Nicaragua, when you scab back be sit down 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, unim se why because you lack financial training. Because what I say unim se do we dey be sit down you know me and sawa ha. They ka just ante tabu abano we sit down. Well, tabu about sit down to because a lot of the people are almost who sit down and just why because they lack financial training. Tabu abano si down no we see 4-bedroom no. When you car accident ko abusuan ko bobo si ansana yetimi ade na ko hospital. The only financial training no se bibi si se bibi tunu se si aje se ko bosre sika. Asem bi si se si aje se ko pobosi aje se ko sre because wa nhihye no mani ye. So atoka wa sidai. Ni se si ase bibi tu se si ya. And I bet you say we training and answer we need training. Na nkrofo bebre ye twi omu di abrabo yi mu no training ni ho. The only say nyina na ye sha abrabo na say this kind of training ye ni. And that's why a lot of us commit a lot of mistakes financially. A lot of us commit a lot of mistakes because we were not properly taught financially. Nti o mama anchire papa anchire school anchire sorry dem anchire radio so ye cheche kule ene so for dazi. It's our financial training no. Nipa bebre kura nim se sikasem na nkoye no is because of the the absence, because they lack this financial training. And just because we're the 40 years or just because we're the 70 years, just because Juma or buy moon to doing so financial training what I say, just because go school or doing so just because sorry penny just because of bumpy the piano stress or financial training. No. Those who have this financial training, they are very prudent with money. Very prudent with money. And the idea of Musian constantly into home decisions. We'll see that about say, this papa will do to be one. Over as I say, be at your own first gamma. Of you could. What I say, maybe be an ordinary question because so training to a planet constantly. The business now you're not to be a business need not be still in them because they have training. And I'm telling you that many people don't have financial training. And you can see it. Last year, friends, no need training. Tell you. The end there is my is got only training. Once you when you are now 2 attempts, maybe I just also sending this card only financial training. Because all financial training, I own himself also on your income. Then Fenia grow to call pay BBI. There's a old trims at time be our celestial crop for only financial training. Word you now can contemplate change invoice ya only financial training because a choa is more costly than Sikana offer. What do I say? What do I say? It's more costly. The only financial training in Japan, you know, physical biamba, and when you who grass and yet. Oh, you show mine because only financial training. To go to dress the man or shabo. Udra yes, I say, you know, confangona about what I say. Tembia or blow cash on or to be good or to know nibi or coffee and because of lack of financial training. And many people are in that category. So those with financial complications is as a result of what? Lack of financial training. They don't have it. to be say ohun sika amfie mienu say contractor na or the kobo bosia ko GG bank sika or the koye contract na abu akam no. It's lack of financial training. Internal the company go you know crash, no cash flow, nothing. What I say? This is what they call lack of financial. So there are signs. There are signs that you lack financial training. One of it is that another one is you don't have financial training. Another one so they say we are kakra and so unye binka home. One sign to me you lack financial training. The other one is that very weak cash flow. That's lack of financial training. There's no financial goals. Only this year. Say be at this year, person save 3,000 every 2 months, every 3 months. At the end of the year, person at least mini kwano be an 10,000 be from himself. Unibi. You have no goals to commit to because you don't have proper financial training. What do I say? And into there can say yes, I'm not brave. And Joseph Adade say greetings to you, legend himself, Mr. Kopnobedako. Because of you, I now have wheelbarrows working for me. I give it out for hiring with low risk management. I started that just after money law seminar at Kumasi. Yes, and they say that all high wheelbarrow no just a financial training no kosro. And to me, sure say at the first by now say we who 10 cities every day ne we who 10 cities every day. To was Abrabono started say koye because of the training. Yeah, money law seminar. Kumasi. That was part of the training. And the Saturday's programs, your books, your Facebook channel, your YouTube channel, your TikTok channel. You normally be you know, see our radio, so TV, so those are all trainings. Into the Nenia Brea, Obe Sobimuno, Nisika Semesesa. Into the year 23rd of May, a training. It is all person Sika Semesesa, Brebi. That is training. Money management is training. You move bre, you need be a chere hill. Any a day, Abrabona, you who soon their question. But really, Abrabona, who's no any soon. A lack of training. But what am I more? There wouldn't scale crown, yes, so betmania. Only training be a woman, yes, so betmania. So what I say, because I say, well, why wouldn't So your understanding of financial systems, our economy, the way a normal year, Juma, we will be our say only capital don't mention business and say you lack financial training because nipari be brashe business and say no money take to their trust the GH. To was a comfort be no GH is lack of training. They don't understand the basis. Because what I say, I can abrabasa will be a brabonon system be a was and GH won't need training. It's as simple as that. What I say, the Koya a training on you training in ho and only training na so worry so ni mukuno oni financial training also kaso wonfa obana utiana wodwa misika samso nye ntimi mako homa ntimi ntua nkora no school fees uka hwe so also ebeba uka hwe also akọ university or masters akọ in kwasase no kan and so still ntimi hwe fie he lacks training. With proper financial training you are able to build wealth and financial freedom in stages. What I say, first father who was a kakrato, first father was about 10,000 per every month. Now I bet 100,000 because the more training, the more advanced your training becomes, the better your finances. What I say, no man be bread, no man a children, that is training, and your training reflects. Your training determines. Untiti yero na chire dachi. Untiti ya wode ma o maneno. Ede chire abrabom be bone dachi. Ntiti ya wode ma ho osikasem mu ne ene be chire osikasem dachi. Se dachi ene onye dachi no betima katawani ehu yusara na se katawani ti uhu de be ho hwe yesi tontonte yenom sa na ye fa adwen train to ya inya cheswa so kramose hwa sa ya na ye training de me kazam na obu be chire na woto na system training na wode ma no be na nka cash flow asem wanka budget wanka financial goals no obu be chire And you know, never say pay kasa financial training because the culture, you know, so to me no you know, the training is you know, be the moral training and sika da memfa men no munsa men yankwara bonus that was moral training. But cause yeah, oh sorry, bompaye religious training. So what I say, but cause yeah, 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 3. That is academic training. Near the consul, Yanawano Papa no consul, no but that is work it is, you know, Chelsea yeah, responsible human. But not many people were taught how to plan their finances, how to manage their money, how to, you know, organize the finances, invest money, multiply money. So no money nipa be pray yeah. And yeah, no, I mean really, your training is is devoid of financial training. Into majority of our people, Sikano, until you have another copy connection, no. Anything out of fear, so they would tongue fear out their corporate, you know, lack of financial training. Anything what trouble all this war, what tips are Brabon who's what the 60 years. What be sit down or Ghana, would get training I should animo, a dining first, but because of lack of this training, you are very far from financial freedom. They're all proper financial training, no? And check no financial freedom. Easily. Because what is Sikase, or him says Bosika Hombai, or him says invest Sika, when him normal also this Sika Koshim, and normal any so this Sikashim will be a carmen and be a financial training in yet. No libi, no labalaba. And today, before we ask is because we of lack of proper financial training. Also, your teacher when he bra buying so because you don't have proper financial training. So you say buying better will come out there, yeah. What be that? Buying better will come out there, yeah. If you ask anyone what is a buying better will be coming there, yeah. You hear how far. So when you don't have proper financial training, you believe wrong things. You believe things that will ever enslave you financially. What I say? Do not be on who Masa Mumaya, you know, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's very risky. And you need a bit my dibia, and you need a bit my say because of lack of training. Or more motiasiano. Billionaires, you know, a harmon of movies, you know, almost our training way. And to us, I won't come out in all be because they have proper financial training. So those are the ones building wealth. What I say? I see this. What is the difference between financial education and financial training? Yeah, basically the same. Training, you know, they give you training. When they give you training, they're educating you. What do I say? They give you training. Training is education. They're training you. And Saturday, it is one man who sent the now the whole school soon. And my Sunday school, and then we call radio station or some for. So sorry, remember hobby and a Bible that one. Your kind Bible, and on Saturday. Yeah, look at the financial training that you're giving to yourself. That's all. They reflect. This is something, yeah, just a training in yet. We know you're home. Litmus test, no, bottom. As simple as that. We see handle ska. We car what did it? Ucha home and as on to me chow. Some no man naturally so discuss and as on discuss it. And we training and as only training. And many of us in our 20s, we didn't have any financial training. From your, let's say, from 10 years to 20 years, many of us, we didn't have financial training. 20 to 30, many of you never had any financial training. Even 30 to 40, same. 50 to 60, 40 to 50. Many of us, we didn't have any financial training. So we were struggling. So if financial struggles and pain and difficulties, financial challenges, constant financial challenges, you know, protected ones, actually, I said, we need to start training now. And you know, just on the man who is not in the classroom. One of the best places to make me I'm telling you. Now, when you're proper financial trainer, I feel both of one because our personal finance was to start business, no boss and statistics, boss and statistics. I feel you can feel confident say you are in charge of your finances. It means that the training is working. The training is working. What do I say? And it is a well, yes, I know money be a wobwa. Sikasem necessanda. Into you be a what is anoma way no abatra, on your to no abatra. Meanwhile, Sikasemonia, Obeche Wabrabo, the crime catcher. We will be at one for 4. We see we are no more economo srew. Almost what 10 beers, Sikasem in a year, one or more than teacher, Obecho. Because someone no more hopi, or more drains a dachi. Sikasem the between. And this are into a training. So once you subject yourself to constant financial training, you become successful. Because a lot of things will start to change. Well, there's an earning car now started to work driving school. So, and I want to in the morning, actually, so we a clutch, we a brake, we say, we road signs in here. One of us by who car cry, now whom baby a key esheno. And then, would me kaka a coba because you were trained. So anything that you don't have consistent, predictable resourcing will mean that your financial training there or your training there is not solid, is weak. And into the here say constantly, we do Bema who sanity away. And someone and I in Brebi never wow. I'm telling you, register cap Brebi. Bueno, Nipan be brave, mammy back when they would see school. We'll see school. What does it? We'll see school. And so Nisika Bebra's house will see school. Annie. We'll see school. Some of the boys at 10 beer or drew her. 10 beer over. You in microphone be brand, Nessika could take our more dear no man. In agro, because in Totiano Koi. This on Totiano Koya. A chess I wanted to know yet. And the Metron said the whole year, no. Last year, the whole year, and if I could to Tiwi. Then our books ben our kind, no, my ben out here, physical. But you're hoping, say, one of the difference, one of the best clear difference. Or differences, one of them, Nkofona or Musika Samquaj, any Mutembiano, they constantly update themselves financially. They give themselves proper training. The other ones now, Tembiana Tijano, they don't give themselves proper financial training. What does it? Social media, so the unsuccessful, the average, the mediocre, the one who is not ambitious, they frown on knowledge and training. So media my sikani yanko the kind of say we beche. We name the importance of training because who training who then you can take charge of your own decisions. To make a financial decision be our own shrobium because what's here? Obi timi fro me kuta 600,000 chirami de benfanye. Na me say but ye training, ye seminar. I don't know maybe. My busy pa baby I'm one kwa. I'm saying no, you are not serious. The training is far more important than the money that you have. Because with one wrong decision, you will lose that 600,000. In the first place, 600,000 no nyano ifa. Kwambe na afa sunyaye. Obisi mo 30,000 me pese o kire me de me fanye. No. Mem freye nka nje so pese o kire. Ye training. Come and train yourself. Ye seminar. By enko for no pet training, you know, wo mo pese o kan bibi kire mo magic pill. Because o na nim nyansa nti wo ka kire na okwa ye be ye. Obisi wo de bio ano na ka kire me yo gidi o mu se be ye na onye no na hia. Ma ho training. To corner say bookam krana because of the training ubet majinano. What does it? When near be yet because and yet magic no de ma na ye adwuma no. The ye adwuma na say BBC a and ye den and in see ya obetim de gina no. E be free ntete a wo de ama ho. What does it? Entina enye ma kire we koye na bi. Obu ha wo ye kum ekoye but it's a BBC a obetima gina na chese watete ho ye enti mem frefre ye na wo say ye seminar afa no ni abre frefre ye David obu ano papa be say so klokra na wo frɛ and say bisa ba ko say wa frɛ be 3 times na me fai na nka me pay na me say you serious no pass 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock wo frɛ me bisa masem na wo ye serious me nya sa yo ye seminar brebi What does it? And the oh, they may busy pass. I don't know quite ye. Oh, quite ye. I'm in for be a miss and I training. I'm found will be a share. Into the man one on the bachelor's of the and require an as a quay. Ye and go for the joint say, will how the fresh run a buy. Ya may anointing be also. There be a training. It's training. So when you train yourself, so subject yourself to training. For who should be much as a be out to tell him. To normally bro also say set a financial goals, plan your finances. You know how to budget, cash flow. So no money be bro, yes, you know savings, financial resilience. Ni na you training bio. And talk a couple more boss you obia we from say how to invest income generating assets. From income to assets. Seminars be those are all part of trainings. Now only you know one pay. Open so freya no be actual. What I say? Dear old person also sounds like invest more in you. Invest more in you because you are the most important asset that you have. I think of one of the be over taught the papa share, over talk papa drive, over to phone papa, but in India, dear, on Fabian Shenimo. To once only Mujidi, no name more could draw so. What I say? The time be an open malam be no name. We did come over that for sanity. So training, Brabi never wow. So it's 23rd, which is Ochinana Oche or Ghana Academy of Art and Science, 9 a.m. The entire seminars. Nipani be bra mobile seminars, no, was it? Maybe dear dance businesses as they say, oh, yeah, income, I won't savings, I won't see car, won't done and never won't. Poultry farms, a bit more, yeah. All kind of things anchor for you because once you subject yourself to a particular training and you believe in it, that's it. What does it? And the Ottawa award yet in you know some because on the obebre on the resource no. But the neabra was no tembiabo kono ne otumpo no konini. Because the engineer tembiani is suandi. You're challenging out us, you are getting better. And this is one you are doing so be now the tembiano, opus will be with some hour obebre. So what I say? I mean, that's it. If you're not learning, if you're not, baby, I will be some of these things. Won't pet brebi. One hour, wow. What I say? One subject yourself to that. And I me a penny, me a juma, doesn't matter. Usika samanya brebi. For ferry and I know man 20 and brebi. And that will be how we could school. Zuguni yavanye yo ukano mbofu ede adwuma nye akatua ede se carpenter wo kosun adwuma wo ye adwuma na atua ne ka but nyansa odebetutu sika na di ye no de oni sa nyansa na wonye nti bia wo school wa pharmacist no problem or be doctor no problem wo ye adwuma yetua ka nimdi a obetimi di atutu sa sika no na edaache wo nhia akatua biem no sa nimdi no de any pharmacy ni any medicine ni any economics ni no nipa ne bebe ntina obotu hu se panyini pa wa ye adwuma bebere ache ye kase wonko fi a pension pe na okoda so pension pe na okoda so woni ajapade bia de sika foforo bebere no identia because antete na oni they have it and many people are not able to build wealth because of lack of proper financial training. So your ability to build wealth for yourself and for the next generation is purely on the financial training that you have. That's all. What do I say? And you can't say training ni pa do no community. Into BBC and fa ho shembra bebo. Ontimi ma wo abrochire na dia you can join online as well. Join our seminars. A fantastic training. I best say be more the year best say wa dwen be more dwen ko nim improvement. Normal first nipa be brave was na me de ka and metimi atua ka ni nyina obi say na me save 20,000 and metimi save to because that is a training you are watching. Obi say every day me watch three of the videos, morning, evening, morning, afternoon, evening, 1 hour each constantly for the last 2 years. I don't know my o kasa pe me say na bibia asesa o kasa pe o say me tie no constantly me say no because that's training. Whether you are aware of it or not, at the constantly, you're giving yourself training. in that. They will read it, they will tear, they will share constantly. That is what is training. And no training. And this is what tear as resem training. Utie we mu so we mu na training. To be sound said normal ben I did training all these years. From at least let's say from 2020, COVID time to now. And normal ben I would training constantly every month, every day. I would tear. And on actual results I was this year. Ubu I won't tear comedy ni as resem ko an utie. To bon say you really don't have proper training in anything. To bon so abrabo no so. What do I say? Also, your host of Fatna and working kinds of answer. It is what they go heaven. Intimacy sounds like no crime make a no matter what they tell you. Intimacy sounds like the old TF home and every sounds like Bible and says the financial training says and now cook Africa for no both, but that is the truth. That is the truth. And you are doing say we mo no won fa ni agro. Anytime you have who say yeah training be say yeah seminar be say no. Ade e be boa. I'm telling you. We opa uba obehu. Kofo catch us at the last seminar. And we did towards this year no. Money lost seminar and they was started business for. And as we started business or renting Hibaro. And so before that no yet. Nipa no be brave ba seminar na o free one kono. Na bibia asesa wona brabo. What I say? And the correct I catch on. Memphani agro and ya dear did agro, especially no man yeah. As do ya quite befast or show no. You have to get yourself to some of this training constantly. So a man must be under training constantly. That is what gives you discipline, and that is what predicts your results. Catch on. When you are there, you don't want until we will be a what to honor, what done for be of tempia when we judging ya. Yes, sanity. A training now the man home. To me, the number will be to my phrase 02466318874. 02466318874. We'll be to my register, both online and in person as well. Register my baby ready. Money be brave BC BEC. Bebre ofie momomra bi buma university for number fee momomra university need training and so be kwa engineer doctor. Yeah, can't be a training ya odi bediye. A different training odi bediye. Any training ya de lawyer enye the same. Training ya de kodi teacher. Any training ya de iskasem enye the same. Training ya odi nya adwuma ye. Any training ya yetimidi atutu iskasem nya fa hodie enye the same. Training ya de nya visa. E de travel chire. Any training ya de die enye the same. Yeah, training ya de die. Nti no be dia bre na obense visa nyo visa sem ya kai ye die. There's big difference. Very big difference. Because so could a British passport. And so still internet. Credit card na foul mortgage what break credit card you ma. Because that is different trading. What you say? Also be go Canada pa ako. We are juba 2 3 still skasam nko yi. We are the crisis oko. Because that is a different training. That's a different training. So if you don't give yourself financial training, first crown ye no etutu ye the bobra it die santete ye no na ye kire na ye platform no so nti ye catch say johudi so ye bibini adwuma kakra bia obia na nipa hia o medi sika bebe no hwiska no so ye na ma onye na fe kakra ba onsam no tutu no ye me makapa e ka bebre ni di wani basabasa unye sika na bo ho ban adwuma no dwetre no ye mfa nkosi dan ye mfa nkoto asase nye show we mu nyina training di ne kura wo sika ho sa sento wo sika ho menwane gina eni nkrofo o mo bobra nhia eni nkomo mfa sika ho the time bia ye hia say ye sa training zo no aba bi It's part of the training. Who encourage before moko make yi. Ubu hatam be go. Because Nigeria is also come make. Emi muso ko Israel. Nigeria no. Footballer we training. Musician we training. The best surgeons they train. So person sika sem ye you can take training out. Yeah, how crowd the training no. So and then ya brofo no training ni bi ne yeka. Ye ka training ye wo ye krom ha betim be die. You make derivatives. And this normal no stock market no bi ne yeka. Me ka de miwia na ohumi o tafo cemetery tafo amusio a just on we killer mine. Ah wono and me cheni book kura. Me cheni book money loss. And no was send me videos so kind. I watch me save best 50 or say 80,000. I first pana broche ni sin ni so na we yefre ni so. Omo me ka wono no better akoka treasury bills and government bonds actually. And then ho shares. No. Uko chance on top. But wo ye adwuma wo huska. Obetima to sika no obetima to sika ne de die. Ko say adwuma na wo ye no ara obetima akoto cars free mu de ama obetima to cars obetima to friends cargo trotro obetima koye mfuo wom obetima sidan obetima si hotel obi aton spare parts de si hotel obi aton spare parts de be factory obi aton spare parts de be hospital. Tinyet anye government shares asem ye ka kire no. Sani ndiye no ye chewa. What is it? Timidini kwa mna venda ako. Oze Dukasa.
Legend, good evening.
Yes, boss.
Pomede.
Yes, sir.
Mama Marine, Abushanfua Kenya.
Yeah. That's
Church.
Right.
Classroom there, but say I are attentive. If you be sharing there.
Yes, sir.
Sunset. We are making that will be jadi sharing done and if your life ends the day you stop learning.
Yeah.
Because when sharing there, I don't know poison corner when you are fan. So what's sharing now when you say we be fan me no ma poison me.
Right.
And you know, financial training. You could have had and kind addition. And see, ama ye mu bebree ye misisi sika ye wia na da kwa kwese abayifo ne and mahodo aka. And see, we don't even plan. We don't write, we don't track our money. Sika ni kwa no one who use sika ni sa 100,000 the kwa ni betina asa. No, or the kwa kwese we so abayifo abone nsem tokuro. And the nsa dane so ne ye na fe ato no ne eno mahunu ni adaje no wo say ne sa meanwhile no onim kura say ono na adi sika na say no na so ni training na sa no ma we nyina e bedi the man so say that me teacher ni me na catch them say the difference between foolishness and wisdom is just a thin line okro so ko ha no mo a why wise person okro so ba ha no a foolish person.
That's right.
And because the line is so thin, when I grab it, maybe a line at the Oka Kujinam, not himself the other side. And most often that's how we are. I would say, legend, half education is very dangerous. Because when we were going to school, we were taught, oh, she had DNA, you know, Najini Nebra, be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a ways, and a yenny uncle for yenny do your mind. So, a bin politicians, a bin teachers, a bin doctors. But still, on mining quality. Why is it so? Because ye chere ade efa na aka na ya anchere yen. Ye ni nimdie a ye de epesika na kampese nimdie de bo ho ban no so ye nsa atimi asa aka. Enti no sa de ya na doctor no obi ukura a wonfa ho ne sika ne hia no. Enipa ne nkwa ne mfa ne ho. De hia so no benya ne sika ne first. Ena wono na wonya position government position ne nua bi eba awie school ɛsɛ wotua sika ansa na wama wo nua akora no awuram because onim sɛ saa sika na wotua no na ɛbɛma no ayɛ yie saa nipa no ne financial training obi wɔ financial training no all expect sɛ obi bɛtua biribi ɛde ne Ghana akɔyɛ change corruption bɔne din sɛ bɔne bi ɛdin de corruption ɛyɛ korɔ no na yɛachange ne din yɛabrande no ɛnɛ na metie ma papa ni wɔ sɛ kurom hanom sɛ obi wia yɛheli ayi criminals obi awia sika a ɔde kɔ sɛ akwa wei yɛ smart nea tipa papa sɛ yɛkye no nso sɛ sɛ wagyi me paa ada tumi wia sika wei me yɛkyew na adwene mu nna hɔ wei de sɛ nka yɛkye no wo na obi awia wo adeɛ no a yɛakye no nso wagyi me nti ne yɛakye no ɔde kɔ deɛ a ɔyɛ smart nti wo no ankasa no deɛ na wopɛ ama wo ho so it's something we need to start learning. Yes, yes, I said the chire ye manke to ano. Chire wo ba no say one coins na o nya na de koto toffee or de koto biscuit no. Chire no how obi so be save visa coins no. At the age of 5 years, obetimi visa o say manisika koto biscuit. Now the man no ohunu say sika we be so betimi ato biscuit sa akora na no chire say onfa say sika no o man of piggy box bi so onfa say sika no nhye or the be shame. Omo abo say sika na no de e man in saving che edu Christmas na we yi di amano na obehu se ne akora ni be si age.
Yeah.
O de share no from 5 years kuzi obenya be 10 years 10 years no na nani ada ho more. Afi won person be yi sika na Christmas bi emu mpo. Ebedu se sa akora no be VJSS na sa piggy bank no okobie mu asika ewo mu no ebi kura na ebetima to student mattress. But we don't do that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Anti legend. Yeah, chire hu sikadie, yeah, chire hu service a ebe sika ni service ebe bo sika no ban. Nti nyame adom a next week Saturday money management, lifestyle inflation, rant here nya ntweme na emetie bi.
Sir,
ya bra bona.
Ya send me emo no pictures ni bi.
Ai.
Obi bi sabi wase me. Dia send me. Oh yeah. Why?
Mati legend. Mati me send them on WhatsApp neso.
Yes sir.
Nyame admire boy who about lifestyle inflation.
Sir.
Ai. They say me di ho dance a kire ni pa bi na. Okohwe video no ba kumi no na wa me phone na ho ne 2 minutes bia no ofre me.
Sir.
2 minutes bi. Otie no tie asem ba kumi is ofre me ebe catch them ansa na makoto aso.
Yeah. Training no. Na yenya oh say. U training away. Oh adwuma we no ara de o de ko yi.
Sure.
But so when training obi so hear the same thing. Da bam krabu.
Bebre.
Da bam bu wo mu kra de oye no.
I say who says only option be anti no oye.
No oye. That's it. So financial training adwuma bia enye krono bia betim de aye.
That's right.
Yeah. Anything.
That's right.
Betim akuta se kan se wo do donkrofo mfikire. Wo kina na wo nipa 100 ya wo do mododo.
That's true. So Adibia started from one. No. Let say me chance upon one top musician be or yet decorations e Kumasi ha. Na me nipa bi ma me ne wu na be decoration no. Actually mu say on decoration o ye na ade ba kokura ni ho ye na dia wo.
Yeah.
Or the one din na to so as a decoration entity or ye decoration, all right. Okorenti no mani nyina.
That's right.
And I'm so what a business idea.
Yeah.
Omo be decorative dead body no. Omo decorative canopies. Sound bibia wa renti wo mu nyina chairs ne canopies nyina wa renti. As in din da so.
Yeah. That is
when the chance or business or training, adwuma will be jawa kwama ne nananom nyina be didi ho.
That's right. And financial training no.
Of course.
When financial training with the $30,000 beche. And so that was last
simple.
Last year, I don't know. You know, what time of year you know they go Canada. Financial training anymore. Jackie,
that's it, legend. That's it.
Thank you, Nana. All right. Mr. Danzo Gaza. Kwezi Danzo Gaza.
Well done.
Yes, boss.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your video?
Yeah.
Seminar. Yeah, as usual, I read your name online.
Okay. Oh, Yentonka. Was he? Okay. Was it
Hello.
Yeah, kaza.
But
Ane.
Wait there. That's the admiration. So be our kakai. Let me say Wednesday, they say, and then I'm here, I'm quite the coach, you know. Wednesday, they have been now. And the chance, and I'm even say, over life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The be also. Yeah. What the bra, you know. The kakai, and I say it. Because a human enough. Yɛtie ne saa na afire na afire afoforɔ nso ɔmo so ɛbɛn.
That's right.
Na ɛno aso ne of abɛɛfi ɛyɛ yɛ program paradigm shift.
Okay.
Ɛbi sɛ feedback no na yɛ very good. Yɛbɛto aso next week. Sɛ this yɛ part 2 so ka ho.
That's right.
Amanfoɔ frɛ messages ne yɛ bebree.
Wow.
Ne nyinaa so yɛ ɛgya. Wafutu a otu yɛ na yɛ WhatsApp no yɛ YouTube no nso so. In fact, aboa ama me the video bi koto ho ya kuafo a mo do mo a mo nya atofo. So bi hu akra o hwe ya na o frɛ me na me link e pharmacy no ba kuma. Nti one na di nkomo to the point say and ya load over $25 and they are sending no akra. Say all the way yet all the way try pick it there or have sunny or when you know.
Wow.
Enti better say nanke nim say ni mapa we musa certificate no kan ye say ma ye say corner say mpe ho asem na woku yi wani ma kwatana say akoka say anhwa no akwa ye mistake akwa ye mfom so akwa kan ye nka eno ma ye kan ya no tum say mpe ho asem but ye shi awo a otu ye fokatre say da bi oni bia no ebi a na obi so hia saa nimdeɛ no deɛ ɔsɛ ɔsɛ
Yeah.
na ɔhyɛ yɛn kora ebi a YouTube page no aboa nipa frɛ na nsɛn man bi wɔ Koforidua ɔfrɛ me ɔno nso so yɛ ɔsɔ kube wadua kube over 12 acres ɔsɔ ɔhyɛ aseɛ ɔhyɛ kube dua n'ase akyɛ paa bɛɛ almost 10 years ni ɛboro 10 years kora ɔsɛ 15 years ni nti ono so afrɛ ma ɛne di nkɔmmɔ paa in fact ɔbɔ ma ba so bebree sɛ me videos no aboa no do sɛ wayɛ adwuma no akyɛdeɛ but nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a na wabu n'ani agu so nti wei nyinaa yɛ testimonies a ɛreba a ɛreboa impact no ɛyɛ huge sɛ nipa baako koraa frɛ wo na sɛ ɔkasa asɛm wɔ akyerɛ wo a ɛso kyɛn sika biara abɛhyɛ wo nsɛm nti no yɛda ase paa ne sɛ wabie yɛ ani ayɛ nso so yɛhu saa yɛnya saa nimdeɛ yi a yɛn nso yɛde kyerɛ afoforɔ na mpo ɛsesa afoforɔ so abrabɔ megye di sɛ this is the true meaning of wealth wealth ne say in one of your videos no menim sɛ Max TV deɛ me share recent one be okay say true wealth and say why impact it positively on somebody's life and I think say a movie I started a feeling is because near air corner testimonies here but no kita ho amount for frail against any say refreshing. In fact, idea share also nkura na da bia also so share nkura ma also da bia oba ntina ya na ehu se da bia o to da bia o to kwan kura so find it time ba so o start na testimonies in it, but there is nothing you can do but to come out more and then to do more research and impact more.
Yeah.
January Brazil that's it na fe. Yes, so kakra ya tumi aye no e dia tuja. Nti channel no so de January kura ma load video ba ko. We call FM station be invited. Yeah, for kasa. Na e dey no so ato ho amanfo. So chire ya that's it. Bro, me for the first time if you utie or the lodge or nanko baba bi otino. Chire ya to say we convert it to Airbnb. Na me ne nkomodi mu no. O say agenism.
Wow.
Because na no susuru no kra no abro no so. Who say it's overwhelming. Nti ono so na ni age or bronze friend na yo do say or that you ura otie mene of a befi or message or send them in fact now me cry or say no I'm too good at what I do. See, there is no way say I wasn't me me twaso na me any because we cheered throughout and he was amazed about the things that you know.
That's right.
He was so much amazed. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a legend. Yeah, that's it. Nah, like I said, but be out there with Bruno. Why are they about home with them? Am I yes so? Yes, we in party up for.
Yeah.
Who here? Nti yɛbɛhyɛ obi bia nkran sɛ ne obi a besua wɔ ha bia no ɔno nso kakra ɛwɔ no mu no ɔno nso so ɛnyɛ ho adwuma na yɛnyi fɛreɛ na yɛnyi hu mfiri yɛ mu na ne ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nso so yɛka ma afoforɔ nso so ɛsakyerɛ amanfo abrabɔ yɛn nso yɛtumi ayɛ saa na yaa ne yɛbɛsesa nipa yaa ne yɛbɛsesa yɛn man yɛn man no ɛbɛkɔ yie a ɛfiri yaa kakra yɛn nso yɛbɛtumi bi ayɛ de aboa yɛbɛsesa biribi kakra tɔna kɔna na yɛn nso yɛbɛsesa kakra bi no ɛbɛboa ama ɔman no akɔ n'anim yɛbɛda ase yɛ page no yɛ farm with down so kɔ YouTube farm with down so kɔ Facebook a yɛ down so kwasi TikTok so yɛ down so kwasi 1 ɛna WhatsApp no so yɛ 0200348748 sɛ so yɛ nneɛma a yɛtɔn no nyinaa no course na so baa na ɛba ekube no kwanfo obusa ɛwoɔ no yɛgusu a yɛtɔn say mango anka abe ɛne cashew ne deɛ pressure also pa ti yɛgusu a ɛno nso so yɛkyerɛkyerɛ amanfoɔ na amanfoɔ gusu a ɔmo so tɔ akɔdua sɛ yɛhu kuyadwuma ho mfasoɔ yɛakyerɛ ama nnipa bebree na ahu kuyadwuma so ho mfasoɔ nti sɛ fɛs na na ɛfiri sɛ woni dwuma bi adi a na ɔyɛ kuya sɛ deɛ ɛho sɛ kuya sika wo bebree na so ɛtɔ ɛkɔdua nti yɛbɛda ase lɛgye na foforɔ so so aka bi
yes sir
mehyerɛ obi bia
mehyerɛ that's it all right Kwame Kasa ɔhene
Mr. Ben.
One burger.
Moajo.
Over with you also.
I would try. Say, Wamame, Aquania Cassiwe, on you to nibin a tone, you not your quite sorry press be first and was it now bought, oh, now bought Fabo Beturo no mame now bought.
Now bought me there.
Now bought. Say about Bible move, Fabo Beturo no mame. Was you be kum wo and ye would day. Yeah. Na none major party na bought. Oh, na bought. Fabo be to run mammy, rubbing down. As some way, say, Once I'm near Nabot, near my now can near my mood do na esombo. Inti ye mubino. Ucha eti ube kande cry yes ye nwani yeti ewu bi na tro yeti ewu. Dia ese wuti Robin da konsem na ye wo Nabot fo bibire wo ho mo no eno no de second bia wo ye seminar eno cash in eno bi ka asem no wo Adenta house na me ka chen say knowledge is very expensive. Oba no wo de ne ko ICS say na wutua okokoda oba no otonyom. We are proud of friends adie na wo ye no. Brofo na ye os ne ACA bi no kikabom but no wanije. But se obi ejai na daagye atro homa emaye. Was a chere kwan fa so e tutu sikasem because we are say how akese wo this will be as one ye share dodo na yi sikasem 99.9% sikasem. Men can tell me say sika enye bibia sika ya ade because we dana da ye diska and a toy ye diska ni see light bill wo diska ensuo na wonom sika na ye de to enchene wo diska na eto enti wo bi eyi owura na yi na daagye to ho no se bra me kyerɛkyerɛ kwan sa ska na mo gye kra efo I think that meme ze kwame oheme kra da nke bo amede beto so na be nipa kaka because enye nipa nyina na eze di yi
Kwame
nye nipa nyina na Mr. Obi eze di yi because enema na wo
Kwame fone ko
so Mr. Obi what you
Koso
YouTube channel te bia papa yi wo ha wo kyerɛkyerɛ wo se wo sikasɛm meme de minim de ayɛ wo ma brabom aboa me de asomdua brɛ me ama me hu niema bebree me hu akwanya bebree wo yekrum ha se yekrum ha no se wani brɛ na ade no kredie ense yo adesua sika no benya bi sika no ubede ubenya bi indi se wakatro se bra na bra besua de a enya fe na wo kogina baabi ene nkofo akekeka ho nsem akok debi ye nka ho asem ye kɔ yekotie bi ye kan ho ma no ne niema wo ye nyina ye tie de bia sa niema yes you are what you consume nie wote de wotie bia ye niema ekɔ wadwen mu nti so the concept di agora o the concept na etie de bia nti sikasɛm na anko yi a nokre ene na meni obi wo phone so ka chem say o de mommo nsɛm na mo kan de anemu o ya na me say nti na wo ahia wo no because Mr. Ben untimi ntena wo hia mu na onye comfortable hia ni wo sikasɛm nye bet wo mpɛ so betie niema na asole a what TikTok now AI na wo hwɛ ho anwan team liga ho anwan na we to achia we ni abo ohia ni de nke ohia ni de edenti na eze okotie sansem this aniema ese uti osikasɛm mimi sikasɛm nye na me pia bonti mi wo feel de pia sa onsɛm na me tie ene afofre ka ho enti mimi hwɛ me ho income mimi ma create several source of income na wo no ni kapre na wo no bank of wo send WhatsApp message untimi mo mbesia untimi mo amena wo no ye kyerɛ wo se kona koyi BBC ya na wo san agye achi me ana menti azio so very menti azio because being me was me income me monthly di me nya na do so se wo bebre wo nya hwe but me catch us a beseni enko say kotie say na wo san agye achi menti azio but enkyerɛkyerɛ wei akyerɛ sɛ obi na ka na asɛm o sɛ wo ma wo sika ho kwan na sɛ nkɔfo de bi nkɔfo kita wo sika mu a yedie ebi unya bi da When people have access to your money, there is no way you create wealth or you can trek into the wealthy place. Because me to me say me is come on now could di. Because me koswa paint and me koswa paper and me cotton bostek 1 cedi me bobo no na me family na fe di there be binsi. Because Matia Sembi na me tia sem de na me de ma. Be Matia Sembi say be financial management. Ni na ye papa we nchire. Ncheche na chire say sika no ye bobo no ye de friends e winter so ye de discipline or share. Wo ekuaba. Wo ekuaba no de wo ekuaba no de wo no wo di echi ntinka be ka se yesi dan meti yesi onyuntufo bi ko bogoso ho awuni se dama entali ombehye ne mpaboa na ekoso be 1,005 Ghana cedis here ni kra den ka wo oji wani sese Councillor Lucho also here ni kra den ka nu kwa so okope girl kra na so okope oba so ne kwada because wuntumi e die be e free be man mba nhie mu beba no e ba wuntumi hwe nti adenti na se okope ke se okope sika wo dwen sika ho asemansa kra na wa dwen se wo no wo pese have fun nti se mpanifuo mienu road ya nka road beyond da akomo de santema atutu ede atu akonya de niema atutu akonya mu se eye 23rd ye sanhye mu kese we se ede na efese obi kire se tutu sikasem because me so be o ha kese pe wo wi ase sikasem because sikasem ne nko ye niema bebre nko yi o woti sa homana cha warefo ko a sikasem wodi ti obi de ache ne bad friends ne sa hye ensuoma we de monka for a second
Kwame.
Enti saa asem we nyina esikasem a esenka enu kwan senka ye didi agro nke hoye ma ye church kwan abefa so abedobo sika yeso obi sa age se wetu akwama no ne anse no wenye sika ne nso sika na odi tu kwan no obi aka kire se ye kruma ye ntimi ni ye kona abrofo yin so ba omo sesa ye niema ene China for no bi kura toton kokko eni eton aburo ese kura ba akokora me hu kura de on de ono nso preach ono nso ye miracle so ye sofo.
That's right.
Now what kruma osi hwi ni ha obowa ene me ko papa penny ba ko bi wo Spintest or ye pharmaceutical giant for ni bia no Canada kwase o se 20 years art farmer papa no the 20 years journey kwame enye easy o sim no se 20 years art farmer at 20 o madi 20 years
Wow.
no o hwe baby a enti Mr. Obenwoka say network nkofo ani omudi nkomo because sanchechire we nyina enti ne nya those network no because enye sanchechire we a okohia sa papa we ukun no hefa tina me se me mpehia afo adam for there bi ontumi onye wontoto ne ma mintimi no media because sampany for no hia oma ensema de bi omo katro afutu o de ma wono ese wani ni nyina agina ntete e de ama wo so nti bebia no wo hwehwe bebia wo kakọ bebia ombe ma wo information na se ensema ebesesa wa brabo na ade wo kakọ bebia na obi nya ni sika na obi edi 28 years no see story building na one kind chapter 9 of a story na weja one of a story na de bia hiafo nkomo na wudi enu nti na ekita 500,000 300,000 so hu de onfanye no nti sansem so ukita sika na hu de onfanye o se o pese o ye business so bi kire o se de na anfa ya it tells you so ye knowledge deficit Tenunti no be at or benda kuno road yan kind. A DSC was say, Branian church or say money is systemic. Money a structure so put in ye meguye, sikani ye ni a buy ye bob wano. Ye man ye shesika nyinsen. Nya mesikana wo. We share Jumana Sina Kakraba and say, so ye tibonko snabo and no akotoka. Who want no per visa or semi pedacha, mammy mau ye quaman on it. Who want not to Dubai, Kakraba and say me yenny yesika first. Okutobenku. Okita 100 cities obedi munente city betoko kuntano obedi benko chanu wenye emergency na wo stress. Ndisi obi chire wo sanim die we a enu kwansen ka woko gina baby. Because sikasem no se that dream or how park se obe sorry di obedi obayare eko hospital just ofre obi oba school fees just offer phone efre obi na offer na to stories minu ye bi wobe to story bi ana on fro to so fro bi ana afro oba ne nkola na ho ye na just onu wan se formula na no de kan oba ne nkola na ho ye no wan se this wobe financially abuse obe abuse you financially one farmer now so 3 more day because ye bo hu ba yes sika no when people have access to it unto be do wealth sika wo ye krom ha senti mo yenko tie sansem ne fa because asese ni papi brabo enye sa ne ma wo ye na ma ye mu bi etimi kofom ye mfere hwe utumi ye bibi na de bia hu sika ndio mo cheche ndi ye mu bi aboa ye papa because ye ne ye nro bi ye koton emu checks enko for troma ye ne ade wo hwe say Robin da ako enkyerɛkyerɛ no many pankwa ma ware so mo adwum ye free hu se ye kurum ha so nam ha se ya just a matter of time abotre ndisi kasam de obi ka kyerɛ sɛ tutuntimi hu omo no omo gye akyi na ho kra maame bi wɔ ye kurum e fra ntame ka sɛ mo ho ye metwe ho ye misire because who ni bi won ye ka kyerɛ sɛ fa kofa 10 cedi kura na wa borrow MTN zika ndi ye kyerɛ kwa abefa so adidi ya adenti na yɛsɛ ogye akyi nka woni the first person but ba entertainment prayer superstition wo no wadwe ye oze age so okɔgye bisi bi ana wo de friends nyenya bi begu pass na abenye sketch so wadwe mo mre nti Mr. Oben ye da asenti ye chiefo nyina se obia register so person to sikasem nti wo sikasem ye wo ye akuaba mintaba akosuampofo aba wote wanafie enema ntene sansem we bi na ezi odi o die odi dua omu no na obetwa nti se wodua agora obetwa agoro de bia no obeye osresrefo ne mo fere se wo beba seminar ba biti sansem we bia men fere se wo be fro se wo fere se wo be fre obi afa phone se me bayare me be ko school because mo no nipa bi wo muti wiase wo ye consumers wo ye knives inti mo me entaw machi ni emphasize sikasem we because sikasem ne ye kruma se ne ye hie bi a the little metimi hia ye se yes ye concept ye sports agudie amayosem ye bompa ye 40-day prophetic healing one walk over financial breakthrough spiritual prophetic business nsim husa nti Mr. Oben medase obi nso mrebi
Kwame that's it. Thank you. Frank NKZ kasa.
Daddy Bajoti Meka.
Yeah, Frank.
I'm saying this is my first time on your platform like this, like semi joining Akasebi. Okay, Enra na me frel and Enrichi na me frel from Missing Water Credit. Na me ye car rent house na. Yes, Yeah, water card. Yeah, you can go water card. Anytime you have water card, I have a car for you to use it for your rounds and everything.
Thank you.
The only thing the BIM say, I didn't get to see you early. I didn't get to encounter you early or see. I didn't get to watch you early. The message you just you were spreading. I feel like I've wasted some years that I had to catch up. You get it? All those I'm young though, but now I got me my 25 maybe at 20s move on. Maybe at the what I've created now, it will be so massive. Now, and easy. And I say, I'm said na me group of friends be na ye didn't come off a juma and I be saba and I me make a statement say the number of sika also me the marker owners on say a juma ya nkofo workers mutimi de ba na what you amaka bosomi nti contract say o mu 2 folds there were the number of days be I can be age multi and you be a can every month be 7,000 and 6,000. Now me say me calculate sika me the man for every month. That means they also me the marker on is 42,000 plus. I'm say hey me boy, there's no way I can get that money and this thing and this. And I'm saying and who say me show videos me streaky or group move just to encourage them to watch. You know say but could make comment. I don't know why any master say we ma na onye adwuma yet ni fie. Why any master say we are calling book now calling certificate about to them. Us ibu ti obenda kuna. I don't know they be obenda kuna unti no kan kwasi asem no na obenda kuna is okwo ono okwo baby anya car no rented. Look at this. Just
Now when you human video.
And I was like, these people, I have to disassociate myself.
When you human video.
No.
No.
Yeah, you do. Okay. That is me. I've been following you for a very long time, and I'm sure. I'm in comment. I'm just always an upper area break and I will make sure I watch all the things you look at this. Sometimes you say we should write our financial goals and everything. This is some of the financial goals I've written.
Wow.
Everything, every day. I write something every day. This is a book that I write in it. And also, now, me started a Jumano as I started with one car. But kakra na me papa we mama one car Jeep. On pony and fair way. Kakra na back on kakra na call 3. But that you wouldn't say, na me name says sikafa the same sir. I was just I don't know. I said at the end of the year, no me who me account me once you report them, then I have to go back again. Until I was listening to one of your program, and I will say, what me save you 1 CD, and I say 50 CDs a day. That's a would out 2 opponents who save you for a year. Do you know the amount you get? And I was like, I have to start now because at the end of the day, now I say 20 years, but 20 years, and I mean, so then let me do it this way. I started with 20 CDs every day. I was able to do it. I went to 50 CDs every day. I was able to do it now. Now, the cars are increasing. Then let me jump to 200 CDs every day. And it will amaze you that it's been from January, I was doing 200 CDs every day. See, I don't know some of the children will be 200 CDs every day. See the amount of money I've been able to save. I don't know whether you can see.
How much is it? 22,000.
About 32,058 CDs.
Wow.
Within a space of how many months? January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. 5 months.
Wow.
So if I wasn't saving this money, I
Mhm.
was asking myself that means all this money meaning from some call.
Mm.
And you'll be so amazed that you don't know where the money went. Because we anyway be now. So yesterday, almost say some 15,000 go on my account and come in I'm to touch share the may and come and I'm saying let me see. And I'm saying I can't, because I'm saying the level I am right now, or what I've learned right now, no, meet me 100,000 in my account, and you don't even know that I have money in my account.
That's right.
Because I'm not going to show it to you that I have this amount in my, because me show the here, because Nipa like I said, he's so humble. He does, even when you see him, you know that when sometimes I was like, why is this man so simple and so, because it's so obvious that with all this pressure, you still pick calls and you talk to us. When I called you the other, I said, this man is very humble. No, very, very humble. So I just want to learn and to be on that path. Said that we all are aspiring, we want to be billionaires, no? When you get to that level, you will still be calm and you will still be respectful like you are. Because I will always me perceive and I'm me boan for then through education, through health, through business and all these stuff. So I'm actually following the step. And I want to say that you are doing a very good job, and sorry say is seminars I cried here the first time I remember. And I want to get all your books.
Yes, sir.
And from there, seminar I'll show up. Seminar I'll show up. You know, I started business for a very long time. I started even me creative, me innovative product beer. Yeah, they replace it trunk and chop box. One. That you wouldn't say when me marketing, me call church, church, I'm call. Even the pastors were saying that it's not necessary to advertise it.
Wow.
Semi promotion. I just want to unveil it. See we China phone ya commeto. You see, at that time, I'm in and a product and say, "Be captain intense." You say, "Semi Ghana ha Nathan bedding because now me combine trunk a chop box in one compartment and go back to see ya. Me combine trunk a chop box in one compartment. Now me here. It's later me say unkofu wia and unkofu have copy the same idea and so we catch him say, "Ninya wotena mempe sikana men starting." So actually, it got to a point I was thinking that maybe a home be or baby or Boama with me ye and I be side, you know. Say Eduma ye was a man in ye, but now oh bompire say, oh, cause of fair baby say, oh, this kind of mentality, you know. So the reason why the starting who on I used to be at the church. Na so for no as me call sorry one we did some few this thing no I say more tricks no I'm prophesy, they will tell you stuff and you'll be this and you'll be that and this. The information that they are feeding me, and I feel like the information they are feeding, they want to as some person would do maybe or mad because it doesn't make sense. They want to tell me that there is some entity somewhere that is doing you and and do stuff and you see, and I didn't like the information that they were giving me. So now me person me free as well no. I'm saying now me post you kakra or me starting team. So for no say we start it so we obey that kono. We motivational speakers in team. They say no. They say we won't find your men yesterday na day and everyone one no. Only me everyone one no. So for my account by force.
Oh,
Yeah, like I've tend to be his enemy just like that.
Now they only your videos, you know.
I said only I said people say and go for any be. You see, people are not sleeping anymore. Kakra go for any be. Say intro no much try and getting. It ama I'm sorry no because I feel like Nyakupon Obon say and we are God in our own way. And I don't need an external body to come and show me who God is. I just have to be the good person. I have to be
now Frank catch was say no to me be na ye unti a wonye no no so oni nyame
and so that some skirmishes be na say ya kwantre bi na ye wait say
ni nyame bia obi a catch say bibi na ye unti na wonye bia oni nyame.
If you don't take care, I'll bet you say there's some external force being on you. Yes, they are the spiritual world, but you see,
but that's not the spiritual. No, that's manipulation. That's not the spiritual. Manipulation.
No. I say spirituality is different, but they want to blend spirituality with business, where they want to say like, "Obetima for the arms, no one yes, some you may be no business also." But you see, who go school?
And no matter how much my business because
say ebia o go try join be ni
I don't know kanya me somehow.
So you see what me obitimi go you go school 4 years just to get degree. But yana ebi mu doing say obitimi di 1 month aye, which is not, it doesn't work that way.
Maybe oma bonfire man.
You want to blow, and anything that blows scatter. You have to grow. You don't have to blow. That's one thing I learned from the teaching. Because everything that blow, bomb blow, balloon blow, it will scatter and disintegrate. Anything that blows scatter. But if you grow, that is where you will move through the process.
That's it.
Because you say, since I started listening to your teachings, I started listening to Olumide Emmanuel from Nigeria. There are few people, and this guy Wadan Fuya or your podcast, Eric, and we Bakuna or manager artist.
Oh, okay,
Richie, good. Since I started watching, that's the video that I watched. Me bam here, and now me tired reading Abrofo books now. Think and grow rich, and later I was like, this is their system. Oh, I'm not trying to their system. But if you want to apply it here, it doesn't work that way. It's books people can I'm missing better books in oh, sometimes I go to this one to look for a book, but and I mean set a career book books in I would love to be to buy some in
Edema EMS near there, bro.
And so maybe come person me turn be break a crana come turn.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, if you can do that, because the little that I've saved right now, I want to even invest in, because every year Biana a better to car one extra business anymore. And because if I can invest that money, then the returns you still have to invest again. The returns you still have to, because me, frankly speaking, some more 200,000, 500,000. You say I'm no kasaya, and you might be why mommy trim that because of your teachings. One, some call wale.
Hey. Now I'm worried as well.
Debbie. Many 300 cities, 500 times to me call this is I'm no say. 2, maybe I'm going to sit down giddy. No, because there's right now I'm with 1 year and I'll get to my 30s. So there is a long way to go. So that money that you get, the 500,000, you can invest it, reinvest the profit, invest the profit again.
Do you have a girlfriend?
that one is constant game.
We have a girlfriend.
You see, you can invest that money, reinvest the profit that comes with the money, invest it again within a space of time, then that money grows. It says can you until it'll be to me could dance you within 6 months or 1 year. You see that you will not understand, because there's a constant flow of cash or the heading or the sit down. But a go 200,000 buy, I know I started trap blocks. Not down uncompleted building. Because was you are here 1 room, be no team, and then I complete. I don't want to move to that space. I'm not under any pressure, say, peer influence, and I say, because of your teachings, I know that the mayor will be there, the mayor and say, I'll get a result tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it will happen. So Nyankopon boy ya dum yet as nkwande a obedi ye. So we are the papa no we adwuma ka obedi into. I'm not in any pressure say that obi atoka na bibisa no. That one day. We are not under that pressure. So that we are still following, and there was say unya one so you see there are a lot of people in this country that we don't have that information. I say I doing it doom like take your opportunity but when you had that information, who share my they say what now to say if I had the opportunity to go back way back 5 years ago, maybe I would do things right but all the same. And here see we have a long way to go, and I always thank God say me share on them, and I won't be share on them. I to me be na kaka so. It me am taka dia na mo daddy. The best say ubeti me twa ye ni ahwe na wa program bi so ha. Na Mr. Wa I didn't know me blind the fancy na tree no I didn't know me who they make about
Perfect.
Yeah. I think it will really help us. And as a whole so you receive you very well. You know, what I and I say me person me be a branch be so Accra. Oh my benya baby wa Accra. I think a garage I may patch I'm here with. You know, Accra, maybe I will space be I walk on ubet me I see for a car rental. My car rental and a car rental sale. And also, Daddy, through your teachings, I was thinking deep. Then I got a different idea. I said, car. Sometimes your car will break down. You don't have the time to go and fix it and all this or to follow mechanics. If you are a mechanic, you are part in a 2 cities, but back at 10 cities in order to do pure what. So I created this car servicing agency called Prime Auto Car Service. We are working as an intermediary. I say, one a mechanic. We pick the mechanic to your house or where the car is. Or by diagnosis need be party be able to be able to make sure say better at a cheaper cost because me procurement. I have a degree in procurement, logistics and supply chain management. You better make sure say you better procure goods and a parts at a cheaper cost. And I say at a cost I affordable. So the way a mechanic na finish no I say 100 cedis or say 200 cedis because I'm bebre you make sure say you better working around. So the way a mechanic be car in them into also I have boys on be also 24/7 and yes be a mechanic no you man na car fraba no me jai no car no you be make sure because you want to deliver it at the shortest possible time. Now you're cutting down cost amount. You stressing in every so amount. We are the cost of servicing the car. Say 200 cedis, you pay 20% commission on that, and that goes to the company. So that is the idea that I had.
Fantastic.
I'm working on it. I don't know say what you feel. And car we are the back washing be amount. You better wash car and be in needs near the car be showing them. So our services are very reliable, they are affordable, and they stress-free. They answer our friend. So right now it's I'm starting, but Accra is a very big distance. You don't have to. It is a small. But who Accra and who Accra say, take me as your brother. What platform is in? I think we belong to one community. Or Accra say open car renting. And I open car be their road trips, and Accra and open car be their road trips. That's all free. My number now contact me at 0550 63 8015 0550 63 8015 or 020 523 4951 020 523 4951. Yabaje also we will give you a special. Oh, they offer a catch and say, "Woof your bindako, this one, community, bindako camp." That's a woof your bindako camp. You have more special discount, 20%. Now, come up, then you'll be able to do your rounds with it. And you know, if you also are car if I say car no say if you na say who use one I say we an air liability, but who car be if you Cola or Land Cruiser or Prado or BBT RAV4 we work with the car, we give you money every day, 6,000, 8,000, as high as 10,000. It depends the type of car you are coming with, and it will work for you. And air contract constant, you get your money. And you know, as for the program, I will come. I want to personally shake hands with you, like just hold your hand and you shake, because the impact that you this one. And that day, I think I will be very happy and I will sleep well. For I've been watching you for a very long time, but this is the first time meeting me no Wakasa. But Yamishra, no on your case. I will leave the platform for someone else to join. But
all right, Frankie, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was it. Thank you. All right, so we take Naziru Kaza. Nas Kaza. Naziru, you're mute too. I'm saying so Ephraim. I'll mute. Oh, what's that? Emma. Yeah. Just Okoba.
Hello?
Yes, Kasa.
Yeah, boss, me ciao.
Yes, sir, boss.
Wait, they're back to back.
Yeah.
And not also, some few people fray.
That's right.
Yeah, few people fray into, you're on board move very soon. So music are ready.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait there, there was.
Machines are heavy.
Boss, and easy. Yeah. By next year, the him say, who say so far started, we are to say 340 fitters containers.
Wow.
From last year. She say I could deposit scabia person for some tractors, do she say some. Yeah, need scar for now there. Asset no na ewo hodo now ya call deposit scar the ton machine no bia na ya call to for sa tractors no a pese yan fan brand. Nti ya bonu kakra. Yeah, boss. Me start to follow and me understand this say na eduma ya ka no ya say anya obi na bet me business, because my bear realize bibi say obi mi wo ho no a wo ntimi take risks. Nti so big kasa me start to say me follow and I understand this concept, so big catch you say anya obi na bet me I start business, because sometimes there we start here. Yeah, the machines no buy last year. You call tamale. You mu fresh say yambra na embe juma. You do tamale no. Who say you conform no, so very difficult people to deal with, because no say major land no. You use GPS. Now so no they are stuck in their always one person like how do you call it? Womunai normal county we yes so womu use womunan county ade no so we use GPS no womu sisiu Ade a yet say who use GPS maybe 2 acres. Now so who use now no be who say ade no yet say like 4 acres. So one ade no enti yes no who boka. Yes, you are already you are transport, you are seska transporting yamanu alcohol. So unni option we be consider okay we dey mami boy adwuma no at least menya ska me transfer transporting machines no dey call Accra back. And since that time na me understand is say business there is not for everybody. So ade a we teach you na there still be people that will know wamu be adwene say ade no wamu ntimi nye because they don't want to take the risk. So there's no way wamu be ade no nti I know say though who teach any yama do nti na sometimes obi be catch you say we follow now so be kwa akotua ska ma connection ma no abotri. Because the person is not willing to take that risk. No one who say we had or bar maybe a boy juma $15 ni be at least one say woman who 10 years grow bet is 100,000 Ghana no ka onu eyamanu. Now so one say we be wasting the time. Because ankasa 100,000 no Ghana we kura maybe 10,000 we this started BB as time goes no be understand the idea we so this come more be shemo na wa pompish card ya shim now so omu na me see boss we there in the future who decide say we be you videos na unya no public o catalog no bet me aton it say $100 million. Oh yeah, because our musicians be wamutimi anye music no kura anye message be now so be there okay and then me person me ton me catalog $100 million. So wamunya obi a omuto. How much more we like is it's a financial education. So idea we easy. So the mobile house now ma be advertise idea how take advantage of people no me who say because sir uba wa so be sir de no a obi mo wa pese mbo omudin the ska koma omu sisi a efre omukura omumfa. So me ka say unim say sa agenda no na wo member because I know say in the future one ka so be regret say wa be ya there because if you look at say nura mi be kasa ni party say for na frame obi kusura was you say 1 year like agriculture man and me say no there like me advice because only patience as a business and it's not for you. Because can bet me akwashemu like 6 months could have been better man also say better profit the margins are big. And I catch you say no there me advice say on fan sick ambition man so pragia no at least every week we be huska.
That's right.
At least every week we be who's can so for agricultural machinery no DS. Yankasa say I am pay obi a because who understand the business no be ba my pressure o shika be kim be ba my pressure enti no say no there be this maybe you person on to machine no now okay meto maybe munya obi no manage mama no dey fine. But as to say person also be there no dey person because e be more pressure no easy. Yeah, boss, because if you know what this suka be ba shame now one say machine no see how 6 months 4 months will be anton because ade no ma who say Ghana no be more or scan no now so be this farming season no adwin sisi an person on better machine. Into me gan we are decided say we and person will be and boom for now yeah ankasa be hand ade a no kakra no be push no kakra nti na me si ma me be ma or me say pragia we no su be duru be kura me ba hankasa de ya imbodi o mo no mo kasa o me be ha no ma be ga idea experience now ma do pragia yetimi ya accident ni yama now so so when you say challenges no at the scan de obehu sika every week and and I'm mami bo adverts so NTC we are still on business we be per se one top pragia na managing manual still the doors are open. Number no so 510-618 510-689-8932. Uba obetimi akoto wo machine na ya manager ama wo pese wo ma eska no so yento ma wo na ya to ama na ya manager ama wo. Meaning say boss in some few months to term no mimba kasa about sa pragia business no be. They are join no omo ankasa omo ba be testify you ha.
That's right.
Say young money there onu so wa gi ni camp be so say be say NG camp o Kumasi side ho.
That's
from
right.
Kumasi na yakọ Techima.
Now if we do tamale.
Kakra yeah. Nti boss we there me there was sipan for the opportunity. We are more than Shark Tank platform we. Yeah, more than Shark Tank. Into Ube sell you ideas so Uber for 419 member ha.
Yeah,
member ha.
Because it's easier. It's easier so be no crane be opportunities it becomes unlimited.
Yeah, but what you mean say Mantra no boss nipa bebre or more ska. But because of trust issues
that's right.
Omo pese so no me since me was show no kra people started calling me and I'm so okay me so who we are answer na my friend back.
Yeah.
Into who be sell you azan idea member ko platform different platform.
That's it. At the end say so we can try we future na so take.
Oh yeah.
And eventually you die off.
Yeah.
We didn't Ukraine unyini because it's nipa akoba now can Ukraine on so kono akoka or china we say only nipa 100 nipa 500 now we delay. That is growth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But you won't grow again. And
say
because we'll be about the answer where they on kind of correct. Or on kind of genuinely. So when your problem nipan frewa, pick it, explain, and develop a format how the best solve our problem na manipan. It's as simple as that. So no be that ekranas are sema bahua. And any pan kasa. Me ye way na me dwen se be ko sei. Anko sa ntimi srew. We na masesa no aye betimi dia solve na bibia akoso. Edimpa ediyeye.
Yeah.
So ubo bi apope. It doesn't matter. Obeya ni pano ba ko mienu miensa, but obesai. And me hu obi a control twankonto podi nkrofo sika woko nanim.
Oh yeah, no dear. Yeah.
Why not just work kind of kreno? Before this come on bia, you can get millions just because you're honest.
Oh yeah.
Millions. And men you will be 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 all coseno. You are prevent yourself from getting to the millions.
Oh yeah.
And ukutadim papa unsuro unferi.
Yeah, unfairly.
I mean
because the omo say omodin we na share opportunities go ha si say omo timi mba ha bi. Maybe what baby a so YouTube or show now so want timi mba la because ade a we want timi mba ha bi.
That's right. And yen ba hai. Sebe si akwaje obi sika sentimi mekambi.
Yes. So boss sometimes you show no cry bi mu push mu pese mu fa hu ya bibi na so mo aju because last time you show a guy bi me say Finland or push say boss Ude say uwa ye beba na so ma say ni na wo mfo wa adwene nkọ ho.
Because
Yeah, boss aga say aga wo pese onye say nyama no mean say akura anka maybe was some $1 billion investment fund.
Agenda is different.
Yeah.
Agenda is say ebechire. And it should be it so that obi mfast and be a mekwaye meseno. So
yeah.
And your business is nangasa no. Here sika bebre and few be hope. Their manager said that they are self-financing.
Yes, yeah.
And the Tobias can be crowd baby I am finance anka.
We no friend no SS cash.
I've an average them a coliska, have a cotolan cruiser, I was here for Zigadi.
Yep. Kaita me share when me start say me sure we know through na me your project be. Na construction. Na wo ka say me pese so be ma me adwuma. Unze me share when through like building videos na me searching ya ma ho na me time no kura utimi di madam bet na ho na mu ya videos.
Yeah.
Na me nim say mu ya live kura nti one day me be a Saturday na me see who live. Nti na me call back to na o say me ube ma me adwuma me nkoma obi me pese land no problem ni hu. Me pese obi be na waka che o say o de ama adwuma no ende o kutaka we me 3 years me share video no. Yeah. Nti because who are opportunity platform a big opportunity because obi mu a time now mo be start say o mu ye through we no sisi anu wamanya ska.
Yeah.
Through platform we now there's wamu movie up and down through platform we.
Yeah.
Into be on say who a bad man member.
That's true.
Ubaha in 5 years to come no one can so be regret say wa be Joe Biska wa ha
yeah that's in here would you Biska kutuyama no that's it. And that will be a CC will be an fasoni so be go home mas me hu o sika mu a okonani especially you need access to big money crowd you can contemposa no. Yes, I say. Mobi molding papa say, Nasiru a good person. That's all. With my raises, it can be brave.
Because boss, you say Nura, we only say me train me most often. Now, so we be kasa and 4 calls.
Yeah.
And the kurama maybe or landing was send this car my manager and or see one this scan one to a person like every week be up to scan bedroom now our top and warning me by a man hopes you send this scan man we see and this scan. That's I mean time but mostly no kura me be kasa mean I don't show my face. Yes. But just yesterday me be kasa and me and there was send this car.
Wow.
Yeah. Was you on this scanning and see who there, there's no pressure. Who there so scan do a you be call me na me be sanu class who family be or Ghana and one question was see there be me person me involved in me family be yeah, so platform way it's a big opportunity who ideas be come and sell it.
That's right.
Nipa be freu. Se nipa no freu wa so men disappointed.
That's it. And don't disappoint.
Yeah. Don't disappoint. The problem but business be a problem timi ba.
That's it.
Inti boss we there me ma report inti I know say in few months to come so me ba be kapra gas MB. They ya iroli omo na mbe kasa.
Yes, sir.
Inti boss ma minja we there me da si me chia madam so. Okay.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Yo. Brenya kasa kakra na yenko.
Boss, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Did this song here.
Yo.
And then me late. You could not radio so kakra. You could say me could just have a chair financial management in for the farmers no.
Wow.
Oh yeah, radio station by Kunti. A bad me musa would you know Hannah Miss no. Men fa Hannah menchia. Na enko so anse ehun kran.
What?
Juma na o ye no enye na zero akasa. No kwedie de eye adwuma pa. Odi no kra aboa bebre. Ebeko so asua de na ohoro ya adwen ho na isi kwan so ne yakọ. Em say ye nya ye ya e no man ni superja. Am so bi adwuma nam say load wo mu.
So
Ti adam nim kofo bi kofa ba bi na ya ba nkomo edi wo kwan so ne nti mama sesa ma adwene me so mesi kwan so. Me so me kasa akra because it looks like still na oba side na ya kura pen and paper na anoding when you run no do although bit me catch us say Africans are born bad and anoding
misinformation.
Hey, no, I didn't. What catch the nipa that any say we nipa or say me nipa. We be have say into brenya into unyi say abofo nimya sasene ye.
Oh,
and I may say cheche nipa. Why on earth will I believe say? No, and why on earth will you believe say another human being better than you?
Just
I'm not going to hear you, no. One hour, me colleague, I don't see you say you're better than me.
No.
And to think of myself less below you, mean say you have your unique strengths and your unique abilities. It may be different from mine, but I'm not better than you, and are you better than me? But we are all equally potential in different sectors.
That's right.
But I don't think that Bruni is better than you, and I'm being better than you. I think that brand to would dean, I'm be more than 45 minutes to 2 hours, an hour now. Heated debate, but Africans are born right.
What's what Jimmy?
And yeah, you observing.
As Okuta degree.
But what's it?
Okuta degree, then they
Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean.
You know.
So I mean Yankupo Inshra because when we are enlightened, now we are awakening. Eboa pa because first nine or kind coming kasano. But me hwen ko for tibas ni mu na o kasa sam no the greatest statement sa na mesimasa. Ma won say ko for adwen wa hasa.
That's right.
Mom history no kra. Omo accept you.
So oni see the no better accept. Oni see the so always wa ben you. Educated.
And they always want to defend themselves with the achievement to money say to kwan na ade bi nti no munim say munim nyansa.
But how can you say obi wa no kan sem hu we fa ho what kind of training na wanya akwanto be?
I'm call China me hu we go say.
That's the design of their training. They are designed to go through a certain process to become slaves. That's the African. Any education design of your foundation, of your heritage, of your history will make you a slave. And that's exactly what we're seeing. What they are saying. To we in school now, we no ho. And once I wouldn't know na untimi hu no. We are kwa. Until school no more keke. That's not education. What we have is not education.
Me on say me posted video be about 4 or 5 days ago, 6 days ago. Me buy na be you. And me send mom. I know them because you better also.
Zana told that and to kwa huno mukukum bebre nyina na so ntimi hu sometimes ntimi hu business and I say me hu business might be na Africans are born bad, we are bad people. I'm saying they watch it, very ignorant person. Then I was all concept
kasa was why you or funny reason be to come and Just back to them.
We are go to the Bible.
I was like, yeah. I'm saying that be encounter. You don't speak too bad of yourself. Debbie. Me call about me rich but never will I speak so bad about myself.
Of course, right, we are go to Bible.
To am guy be musam bufu kram busan say eti we na de jira we jam kwala anim. Me busan say
anybody way so turn in dan kwa brochira ojen so bedwen home no.
Debbie.
Oko no oko prapra ma broni ojen so bedwen ho.
Na me say that day they believe say you bet me we are seeing na say obechira de. That is all the training that you have received, and that's the only thing they can do. And I make onubusa me say, into what have I done for my community? I make say, my area, me try no me who say ka bon kwala be me yensa o me area because they cross rules before they get resources in a services. Until me buy and be see printing press or me crew nim. Even though now mathematics lecturer me say I will not make any profit to be that much. But I wanted to build it there so that people will not be crossing road to the main town to get that service. And for the past 5 years, I've been there. And I've been able to provide such resources, such services.
And this is my point. Fantastic. But even if when you're here, we'll know our doing said the only the faster what team you can direct in the ground is enough. But that is poisonous. Poisonous, dangerous. And or just that when you're here, into mean can also can.
I have to make my money instances be 3 or 4 interventions in my year. And about one guy, so the serious part and say there's one guy be man or no busa me say, so don't I believe say I brought for you better off than else no. Now I know him say woye mwa money ewo ye school muho. And I know say or Praga business be so town. Wow. It was say
these are degree holders, right? Teachers.
Yeah. And I'm going to say, so don't you know, say, Praga business now, you're money now, you're a solution to the community. So they be minimum, sir. And I'm say, wow. So you don't know that you're already on a track. So don't talk too bad about yourself.
And that is a more I was a pamu now.
I know. So I know.
And your monko, a teacher for us or for or mom kuta microphone radio, so they say. Until the history is restored, until the consciousness is restored. Ibi ano asi anabe. You are himful. Our more kasa otimus away we need identity.
In terms of Nyamwa Sunday, Krame Pranese Meye one video live back where I'm gonna talk about the history, what you look out for, like Ukusunya history now. Are there person practically like the elements I would consider say would you share history because I feel say people even don't know say knowing about your parents cry your history and it's very essence to your well-being. I know them. We are teaching more like the content, no. I say what is math, what is science, what is English, what is that principles we that fine as fine wise, but people don't know say. I remember say before me go college, one mathematician be na me was challenging with calculus in mathematics. Into me 3rd year in secondary school, na a very challenging me pa. But when I went to training college, me math tutor no, I catch me who the essence of calculus and it's implementation. The essence of calculus and ni implementation, in daily lives, no. And I appreciate the value of it. From that day, there's no been any calculus question I mean to me answer. Wow. I felt to say they only know the content, no. But almost then why it is what it is and the importance or the essence in our daily lives.
But maybe is educational structure and is not enough.
And so when
very,
already I
very,
support you 100%.
very
And enough.
critical component. The abrofo de aye no. And then the omo koso de aye no. And normal o see insulation o see nya. Na ye de transfer wiase we mu education in him. And
no correct.
And a school friend is saying they make you feel says sound no in here. Meanwhile, that is the insulation you need. And yet there's no premium on it. There's no importance placed on it. It's not even valued. It's not even seen. Because they don't have so much problem with their race and their skin color. As a matter of fact, baby because of normal yeah. Who be benin odru baby bra sabe sent be do anim kura ansa na odru ho. So information
Yes.
here to really fight. And yet moka close na mo chire no.
Yes.
Because there's serious identity, self-doubt. Self-value is not there. No sense of dignity and pride. How can you say and they've been saying this loosely. To the extent that prominent people in society say them. And nobody takes them on. Because the education is not built on the right foundation. This education was designed to keep us stagnated or retrogressive. So until I want teacher for person nurses, cleaners, factory workers. Only problem crowd.
Mr. We confirm it. We confirm it.
No several. One of engineers are very happy so secret to abrochire. Was a doctor in New York. Nobody respects him, but he doesn't want to come back. He's fighting racism every day, but he still thinks that his country is poor. There's no self-value. And self-value, you can only build it with proper history. As an African. And so African, I won't name the history, no? Value is and that's why many Africans are not able to stand and fight they are not able to stand and fight for Africa. And then we post a video where an academic was putting up a debate in a conference Abrofo on Burkina Faso and Nyomoye and Abrofo human rights democracy. Did you see his argument? This is somebody who has educated himself outside Brunei education. How many Ghanaian academics can put up this argument?
And once I'm sorry, mine now posting the video, no?
Yeah.
You look at the energy of the casa.
Yes. And I mean, bizarre, I say, how many Ghanaian academics? How many? For us, I want to discard Brunei claims confidently. I want to maybe perhaps confidently doubt them, shut them down. We are ready to defend, even with our lives. How many Ghanaian academics can do that? How many lecturers? Lecturers said that board. If you're on radio and TV, how many? Whether they are preachers or academics, you don't have that because the history is not there. It was Okasa democracy, rule of law, international. This is exceptional. And
any politics, but one of the recent a year by from a president Ibrahim.
Yes.
What me a minor concession away area Hanomno. Those time somebody made a statement saying, so you won't tell me say in Kanko Chinese one man uncle Indian in one say uncle Lebanese no.
You'll be very happy.
Debbie. We have gone beyond that. What the man Nam say Ibrahim Granje, not the man in Yashi, he will build a house in his hometown. We will say Ibrahim dia.
Won't grow for no jai. More teacher.
Oh, they don't learn. So I know party me support $100,000.
Mabon I so be entering cabin Chilamuntia. Mabon, the rare essence of intellectualism is built on identity. Munibi. They didn't know yen
I know.
and exams, Munkura, you know, you school about some person Mujano Quabro, and Hamokra. As a matter of fact, Casa Cramp Mujani. You're not being given an education to fight for your people and build your nation. No. You're very happy. You are even telling the children, go and write one, go. Ghana is difficult. Is this somebody who should train us?
I know the young. I know
No.
the.
So, me, I'm not shocked. Some of my friends who are professors, no identity, no spine. Okay, because where the extreme do to boa se wan share no akasa tia obi. Won share he. Do fan nzemu ya wontimi nya hwe. Ntimi nya hwe. Lectures bebre wa for nzemu ya. Wanya aban bi amfa wadwuma, you become very sad, and what should not be. You should go through the education, come out as confident and capable to say I will do something even if nobody supports me. That is not that. Is that the training they give you? No.
Dabi. Uko training college nimpo dia no kunkura.
Yeah.
Uko teacher training college nimpo ba dia no mukun. Ono no mutu. And training college dia me so ben from what the little I know the uko training college bana say unyo bi pa we near dem pa usua dey outside the classroom pa na wo be already say we be fight for your role that you become
weak.
We be a particular class of teacher you.
Yeah. You become weak, helpless. Hopeless.
Yeah.
And it is true. It is true because
the juma to me why you juma pa more than 35 37 years so called retirement. Yami am wawa 500,000 crown coffee. It's serious. It's serious.
More direct interaction with the colonial structure.
Yes,
so
and it still exists.
Yeah, it's still there. So military, police, civil service, teaching, anything that were any structure that was directly trained by the white people, this thing is still there. Because but not to really do well in life. So your prosperity.
Honestly, that's true.
Well, your prosperity was never, as a matter of you were conditioned to accept poverty. Yes, your condition. Any institution that directly work with them. The religious institutions, the education, the security. These institutions were conditioned to be very comfortable with poverty. Your condition. So you will never see the value of wealth creation, of prosperity, of ownership. And it's still running. Look at the police.
And then we will be questioning me. I say, or more quas or I say, I'm say, I would do if corner any accident when and no I'm say, no be accident when we're say, and I say, and then I'm say, I say, oh, cool, we uncle heaven.
Hey,
think of why better than A2. No, we as and when we are there, rather cry because you're going to better place than earth. So why are you going to heaven? You are not going and you are not sad, but rather you are happy to stay on earth. Don't you think your body is telling you something different? No, we have
challenge.
You do the young watch now. But me find history as to what to go in, what one should look for.
Yeah.
Open social history now. I think we starting going for parents in the side, no, papa, where they come from.
Okay.
A prominent people from the family, know what they did to succeed, and from the two sides, where they actually migrated from.
Okay.
The benefits of
all sides. Take on the early scientists, the leaders, the empires.
Okay.
Go to that Ghana Empire, Kush, Aksum, Mali, Moshi, and take our tribes. their heritage. But take anything before colonization.
Yeah.
Solves a lot of problems.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the positive side and some more.
Our writing scripts, our innovations, inventions. So I know money here.
Boss, me that's it.
Because because Africa for trader. Who told you? So you will never think that we have any value.
I make article be say I see the best form of history. The best form of conserving history was the oral literature.
Yes.
Because for the written one, somebody can write any lie and leave it, and you come and read, and if you say it is true. But oral account, you need about 4 or 5 people, and they will be saying the same thing, and it tells you say what you have heard is the valid point.
Yeah.
Wow. But one say from Hano, or more a condition, but say because of say we don't have the written history in we don't have any history.
We have it.
But we have it.
Yeah,
we have it.
The early, even nothing at all. For instance, the best Christian libraries in the first 3 centuries were in Africa. They were burnt down by Islamic insurgents.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what kind.
Yeah, Carthage. And so we have a lot of them. I mean, writing scripts, yes. There are a lot of our tribes were building story buildings before the Europeans came. We were not naked, walking barefooted, foolish. No. A story of Mwakachre. We're civilized people. But was what karma? He said, "Oh, Krana. Impossible." For instance, Ghana Empire. If nothing at all, you just pick Ghana Empire, study it. It ran for almost 1,000 years. You think these people were foolish? They didn't have any medicine, education, nothing, and they were able to keep a kingdom prosperous, wealthy, without any technology. But do you believe what Nkrofo ya catch them? And which they continue to teach? Continue to teach the same lies. Because if nothing at all, you pick 2,000 years before Christ, 5,000 years before Christ, and even after Christ, pick them. You see.
A prevailing say.
Just from the 16th, 17th century, and was saying no manina, no chantro, no I know who's on pet in Nyansa. Ukraine. But and the Arabs of Fono, so yeah, what I say. This is a man.
I want to put the class in for you.
I had thing, so what can be before you cry thing. You go for say we had science, we had management, we had all these things, governance systems, but we have the remnants. You can see our kings and our chiefs and what they represent. It's not just something that was developed, things that were developed 50 years ago. These are things that have been around for hundreds of years. They reflect our intelligence. Oh, but and you teach us when obi be na no aka say bia no no money be brave. So always a war no loosely, and he's not alone. No. As a matter of fact,
the say my farmer didn't say from next week I will personally invite him and sit him down.
And the whole problem.
Because honestly, aside the debate and me test as an final me shame.
There be me dear, me friend convince you that.
I'm convinced no. I wanted to see say if he's willing to learn there.
No. Me, I won't call you. I won't debate you. Perish, because it is this one is self-destructive. And say easily. Hey, position because of this lack of identity, they self-destroy. What I say? One kosuya untimi nyawi o. Udura bo za fe na ikronobo. I'm telling you. Hey, you have big position. Now we name sa no ma we ya obewie na fe krono na bebo. Cause we need identity. To for za fe na form ma ho nko a. We need any higher sense of purpose. You can't have any higher sense of purpose without identity. If you don't know who you are, you cannot have a higher sense of purpose. And you can't do something that will live beyond you. It's a serious issue. And this is a conference of Christ. Obia oboboni dia team so yeah the papa bia boy bia they knew who they were. And that's why they could do something that we will come and enjoy. What did I say? Those who didn't know who they were selfish. You know, they were building their profile. That's it.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes. Yes.
Because we are more because we need and that is true. And that's why history remembers those who knew themselves and who fought for the rest of the people know themselves. If you into bio anoka say there's no destiny for you. What I say? So very critical. So be as bibini. Broni de one day one join say one chair will be out. One into me say wedding kwasem so that. And then try what do you know? What do they are saying crofo we are say. And before na some. And as it made the preacher be we were any a Tony and Crawford, we were the ones selling our people. These are people who are ignorant. Will be all castles now, all cost these dungeons. If you look at the architecture and the systems that they used to build these things, these people knew what they were doing. And
I tell you.
Now what do baby a bronima, do you know what they told the people? The lies.
Now, Mr. Obin, I don't know. That time no be didn't say. If we had a system where we were even fighting for lands, now the one person colonize. If I say I don't know. I want to use the word. I don't want to use the negative words. No, I say the example. Let's say the interest in Ashantis. First, when Ashantis, for the danger for ne kwamine other groups. No, na onwa fini pemu, na ode ne royalties edeko. Under no compulsion, but unim say or shedding chase. It's not not any preliminary co. Afi be all the co. So the be a match no. Or be a winning sa. But when him say me ask me si yakun, me din kugu inti me somno.
Yeah.
You compare the same system to somebody who is in chain.
Yeah.
And you say we were selling ourselves. Now you say kachin na go nyane.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, and go for no. Once you hear history now, forget them. What does it? They all pepe pap kakra say or kosuya. You have to be intellectually inquisitive. Then you can learn. If there's no curiosity, they are lazy. And there are a lot of our intellectuals who are very lazy intellectually. They don't love knowledge. They don't love knowledge. You must love knowledge to be an intellectual. And you should be able to hold a lot of opposing thoughts and theories and still be comfortable. And question. A lot of these guys, they just Baba now, would the Baba that culture so he was very intellectual. Okay, what the Baba? Nancy, I must say, where that me guys say, engineering lab, you go for be a trade trivia, the BS of your baby.
Aye. Somebody you
drive for
intellectual. The essence of the year na Onim.
There's no intellectual expedition, you know. You should be supported. You love books. Until was some now kind, I was okay. Maintain that. So let me go and search. I'll get back. What did I say? No. What can't say? But was okay. You let me go. And that person will call you. Says, okay, I went to search this. These are the findings. And you will come. These are historical facts. I will know search. Because I didn't see 1865 we see. There's document to prove it. These are facts. Into what can we? Was it there was an empire this time, this happened? So okay, let me go and find it. You are saying that the Africans are inferior and Bruni. So where is the evidence? Obina can as I say, let's take the anatomy of the African. Take the brain down. There are research. What shows how they are inferior? That's it. Yes. Prove to us. What shows that Bruni, because of the skin, now any different. No facts to support that. No idea to know what can because of school. Intellectually, we are lazy. If there is any proof of intelligent quotient based on race, it's the other way around.
It's African.
Yes, and there are documents to support that. The Africans' problem is the lies that they were told, the conditioning, the self-doubt, the information that they were made available to them. Condition them to be some people who don't believe in themselves. It's not natural inferiority, no. It's the information. Until when you have different information, I will tell me content because of basic potential. So how can you say that these are? Yeah.
When you even look into our HEPSA, our knowledge of HEPSA, it reveals the authenticity of the African.
Yeah.
Because there's this guy bia Michiana Kamu, and sound Pam almost say that did Michiana say a dear chin or confanoche on my surgery. I just showed him a herb on the road. No, look at tone and so. I dear chin and sunny nature.
Whoa.
So in a film.
Mongo
you and that guy even came for the Kumasi seminar. Wow.
As a Bruni solution, Yanka, when you about 30,000, you're such a chan in Sama Copim.
Such a is not a copim pump. But or they have not to the more so kill.
Yeah.
I dear Tiano. Now a yin sooner one in San Minina. Would you not think less than a week or two? None and Sana a canoe.
And your friend will say that this person is inferior.
Aye. And they will say, maybe then black magic.
KM Paul Nadiasa.
No, I know that's it. I mean, sure. I mean, sure.
We know meet you now. Grab a triple. Be ready. Mefro.
That's a boss.
Yeah.
The type in Power Crack on the mount.
Okay.
A year back on a fair book in Ancasadiano. And she, whatever, you didn't come.
Conclude.
That's the boss.
Yo. Bring it as it.
That was
Sadiq. 1 minute at the answer. Hey, and I chuma sisu. Wow. Okay. Sadiq. Ogo. Okay. Joe.
Now, oh, shoko me na me feel say be kwa ending na me leader say be ba ending me tey house yo. Na me expect ending na kasa 31st and also 20 something na kasa.
Oh, go say.
Like week a year, me tey house am see here when me wo we dey ending.
Oh, go say.
Press be ala to me so no.
Oh.
Oba ba ya me ado me ye nya pa ba me free Wednesday.
Okay.
Be say me na be say me sure so be do answer na ma sure say nti no. Anu ka ko no me nya pa. Obe hume.
Yes sir.
Adia santi men kan be praise me nya na de o chire so kasa na. Yen ko da ya de adia san wa habo ba mo da adia san.
Mutiye.
Afi de e bo juma kakra.
Yeah, adia san. That's it. Sadiq. Nti e be hwe woni. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Chuma Sikasa, Fred.
Yo, legend. Where them that's be
Annie.
Adia sasani o kana ntimi twa me nsem tia wana ye train ya dance die ne be bɔ ne tofa
Yes, sir.
na because ya dance die ne so
Oh.
again answer na me be share na menya the opportunity every day a little sambus be the richest man in Babylon near there somewhere 2015 ho but the thing was bridging the gap of that knowledge na me one with our culture system no na difficult.
Yeah.
Tell you investing in bonds and stocks and the legend. Could you believe say me as we speak now me some US shares and all those stuff. But me here on a free brand me be discover a video or talking about punching look around your environment, the problems a bit me solve and all those things.
Yes.
And I'm saying mama adwene mo da ho.
Yes.
The very money I'm going in stocks now legend. I have same amounts. No, I'm just starting my first investment. Me yeah, just cost to me already. Me yeah, mama madam be on all cost on. Me too the same business na mo. The me jeni man I be on ho no mo na maton. And no can mo be and as I eton me. And when at the end of the month, and me share what I have realized from that na legend. The me ntie wo na man fa me bibia me sika anye bibi say na kam see me this stores near the other next and just of my
Annie.
school ni Yakobi. Legend anye ya first degree be we me quote me education me first class in economics.
Yeah.
Me say like it's a waste of my time, legend. It's a complete waste of my time. Me say me the kwakwa the license to do what? To teach. What do I need? Me no me bisa mo say me go and say me aim anything. I want money. I want that financial independence no.
Yeah.
See, if that is my objective, then what am I learning? What am I reading? One time it's a video beyond when I was tight and obi my testimony be under one of those seminars and I realized hey your biggest regret be so far when you say I didn't come to know you early. Because I can say somewhere in 2015 when I'm college and me share by now I'll be singing a different song. But even now I'm still glad to say
change.
Yeah.
Change.
Because things have been way better than
Yeah.
As at now, I'm looking at opening a second joint to be a me and my colleague I'm in school and me employing a class one better now.
Wow.
Omudi trainer, I buy na be portal no na what they want apply be and I'm afraid not say na say the mundi the former president told you say Obechra you've done great service to the nation and you try to about be a millionaire master. No. Legend if I had any hatred, I don't have hatred, but let me say if I had any hatred for the former president, like I said, on that very day, I loved him than I've ever loved anyone.
Because you think he told you the truth?
It's plain truth.
Yes.
Unadulterated. Just say one quoting euphemistic or can some plain as it is.
Yes. And we are saying as well as I too, and so young quiet.
Legend. My senior brother, he's in the teaching field. I earn more than he does. I loan him. He loan him the man of how is he going to even pay? And now he's looking for so obey make plans no akwa and I'm telling him say, hey, me first for when it's no abroche na fe the person dey ade no cost when the same money or the bay deal no legend same money or the bay deal to the approach process no.
Yes.
It's me be 3 of this cost of business I'm starting say me.
But one
this or day if he to spend 100,000 on in the process legend a bit maybe with me estimate I had to even rent for Nipana, me caretaker no one, me remember renting room and all those things. Me take all those into account. Nisika now or day babes and can open 3 of these joints with even some money to spare.
Yeah.
And at the end of the month, menya krano 3,000 be the free this place.
Wow.
And it's the way as I say me any panic after all expenses.
Everything. Yeah.
And the PCB meet you are easy craft on the maker. Be on embrana ye be 800 cedis and I say me 1,000 kratum. Me say me tuatum. Say with all these expenses catered for now, at the end of the month, and me earning something like 3,000 from that. Now, when church about me, then say, so you'll be a Juma Dinocre.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't have had this opportunity. Say, me Dinocre, my madam, and any year Jumana.
Okay. Wow.
And this wouldn't have because Nejumana me or me Yamanone, and no, and I'm so far who they media. But I had to tell a point blank, send a bank of say, conflict of interest. She drew a point. I say she trusts me that much. And she said, "Well, business idea be more. Or no, but Nancy, no, can say more immigration near the idea. Be no, say as a boy's name, woman, a bit more pay immigration near that into or boy money. I don't know. And who dear womb baby. I'm so nana. By now, the immigration after I'm a cotton, I do my boy and not to go bit my no bit to one and so I bit me bury a bina police bit to. I say, I'm so boring a cry. So when I'm hey, see the business, the business about when it's when I'm saying
open financial independence, and that is key.
Very, very important.
Yes.
Now, just a few days ago, now me catch my friend be or area and I make Masa KOD be some seminar be lifestyle inflation. Make one seminar. Comment be make it me none kasa from then not to now. Maybe I ain't kasa.
Oh, there be no money how.
Oh, as more can I no say. Most uncle for your money or my no my na seminar no ban mo bit you no mu nya mu huska.
But
and I make catch and say Jesus Christ preach about salvation. So JD. Because he's a Christian. Me religion they told him me meaning baby I'm a fan. And I'm saying Jesus Christ preached about salvation, right? I'm telling you today, say Jesus Christ will not be saved. Or say I'm being blasphemous. And I'm saying, so you believe say the person preaching salvation will be saved, but you don't believe say the person preaching about money should also earn money. Then it makes you stupid. Because why do you wonder how? So I say Nipa no way they are making money. Then ask yourself, say Nipa no preach about salvation, you know, they deserve it to be saved. Yeah, why shouldn't the person who is teaching you to make money why shouldn't he also make money? It's not say money or margin, the knowledge no they own. But the knowledge crying yes, I say, is it impactful?
That's right. Does it have value?
It has value.
Are people seeing results? But when you're hearing
oh, legend.
I can tell you so you're hearing.
I'm on a more trouble to know.
Yes. Until many people don't understand the word process as it. Anything I can tell you that a lot of these wealthy people, what they spend on knowledge and expertise, is more than what they spend on their physical asset.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot of these guys, what they spend on their lawyers, on their financial, their investment managers, all these things, the people who give them counsel, what they spend on that, the information, the books they read, the seminars they go, the conferences, that kind of money. That's why they are worthy. That's why they're worthy. They think differently.
Until say people discover this idea, well,
no. So the poor person will never have value for this kind of things. That's why they are poor.
Hey, serious.
Yeah,
serious. Because
we have young men now who can tell you I have 500,000.
Oh, may say
yes.
Within
and
this space,
they will expect us to go and rent a place, buy food for people, for them to come and listen. And who told them that the people who come there are poor? Many of the people who come to our seminars are not poor.
No,
these are people with businesses with employees. Are they saying that the people, even poor people, when you go to the restaurant, you pay?
Sure. It's free. It's not...
I don't know, but it's nice because it's a choice.
Well, and I make this particular issue of lifestyle inflation.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have 4 friends. We work together. Let's say I'll put them into the friends category. Finance wise, they make us a men and come or gorompo and our phones are the whole investment. Yeah, alone a whole investment. I say very good phone here. My phone I'm there live in BBR. So I have to get a good phone and best support BBR. But I say each guy we have iPhone 13 or we have 14 or 15 and then person go swap me there.
Meanwhile, they are not doing the businesses you're doing, no investment, but they're buying phones.
They are all waiting on the government.
Yeah.
They are waiting for the government to create employment for them.
That's right.
We're opening portal to employ teachers.
That's right.
Apply within a space of 5 hours to 7 hours. Not portal, no, our master shutting down closely. Our bros, so say.
A teacher for the send and I send no offer.
And no more. As some no. And I'm telling recently, I'm a guy back was on the phone, and I'm telling him, say, phone ya cray, tremble 10,000. Legend, me can say this amount is an investment amount on itself. Into what was so bad with or Samsung Nana Ukrano. You felt say people are now moving on to this in they so upgrade or the Biako so swap or J phone a tremble 10,000.
Yeah.
And I'm still holding on to my
and your babies are bossing out me man.
Oh, and the last I catch on say 7 years, I catch on say 5 years or 7 years from now. Some of us now, she has say friends. No, we may no longer be friends.
You know.
Now, my sister, some no say na nipa no benya scan no budget no benya scan. My tia see.
As I said, those.
No budget no only my edion. This you know the people you associate with, no more mindset and no nipa no mindset they different. How can he continuously associate with you?
You can't.
Nemu here say on peka krama mo. Nemu here say oh mama me. And also looking at a different circle of people be pushing even to a higher levels.
Right.
Or forget some say no be obedience can we need him no need catch say some years to come. What can be this actually say I need him near any and then I'm hand
Jack, Adiasa, you go.
Legend, that's
you and you have one, it is more knows. Thank you. So, for Hani Edubesi, Edobiasi, 23rd of May, yes, seminar or Academy of Art and Science, and that one. And with my journey online, with my in person. Sponsor will be no ready. Training is the difference. Training is a different amount. Come on, what doing decisions become clearer. Financial independence is key. No matter your profession, no matter your level of education, financial independence is key. So now will be answering with the D. It's key. It's key. And some of these choices and decisions, the memo what me do level, you know, where you don't have to rely on salary or anything. You've been able to structure our normal so well say normal one year already maybe. And that is the goal. You know, it'll be as and level no your cross yache. You know, thank you very much.